Hello, hello. Hello, Inferno. Hello, Immortal. How we doing? It's Friday. Doesn't feel like a Friday because I've just been a potato all day. Haven't done really much of anything. Relaxed. Went to the gym. I was gonna go to the store and then I realized I didn't take clothes with me. So I did not go to the store. Because typically if I'm gonna go and get like groceries or something, I don't like to walk around in my sports bra. Because it's kind of weird. So I forgot to take a shirt, so therefore I did not go grocery shopping. Hi, Freya. Thanks, Inferno. Thank you. I was like, it's hot today, so I gotta put my hair up. How we doing? I got a snack, kind of a healthy snack. You think it's standard? To do what? Walk around in a sports bra? Or to wear a shirt? Like, I know this is kind of like a sports bra, but like, I don't know. That wasn't a yes or no question. To walk around in a sports bra? I mean, I'm sure it's fine, but I think it's kind of weird. Like, if it was like, if I was just gonna go to like take out and just go grab my food and leave, but like walking around in a store is just kind of odd. Hi, Shark. It is kind of healthy. I'm having apples. How you doing? Velocity, long time no see, my dude. Are you still streaming? What are you up to nowadays? I think the last time I saw you stream, you were streaming like fucking Black Flag or something? That was an eternity ago. You finished Hunter x Hunter? Oh my god. Don't spoil it. I know a lot of people have not seen it yet, but did you enjoy it? Was it good? Hi, Kat! Thank you so much. Always wonderful to see you. How you doing? What are you up to today? I did also just post a lovely selfie on Instagram, so if y'all can just go like that, thank you so much. You loved it? I'm glad. I'm glad. What is your next adventure gonna be, Inferno? Hey, non-biners. A whole ass avocado? What? You look familiar. Do I know you? Have we met? I gotta put my gotta put the sound in. Ooh. You are Logan. Hi, Logan. I thought so. I thought so. Because I'm like, wait a minute. I think I know this person. So good to see you. How you doing? Thank you so much for popping in along with Kat. You're working for a while, now you're playing a dumb idle game. Okay, so I don't know if you were around way back in the day when I'm still obsessed with idle games. It's called Cats and Soup. Have you heard of this game? It is a mobile game, it is an idle game, but I'm currently obsessed with it and spend way too much time on it. You have one, possibly two main quests and a handful of side quests for future games. Okay. Everything keeps getting delayed and pushed back. Ooh, mood. Mood. In vibe mode right now, post-work week. Was D&D yesterday or today? How's that going? How's the D&D adventures? Leaf blower revolution. This sounds so hopefully relaxing. My apple is a little bit more squishy than I would like. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. Hi, Mahan. Thank you so much for 19 months. I really need to play one of the Zelda games. Eventually. I think after I finish Fallout, I might have like a pool of games and let you guys choose which one. All of which I want to play. Like, I'm not gonna throw in like League of Legends or anything. But basically like a pool of games I'm considering and own, and we can kind of go from there to see what will be the next Saturday game. I know, can you believe I haven't known you this long, Mahead? Like, yikes. You remember meeting me? I remember meeting you. Me and Mahead met on Final Fantasy X, which is my favorite game. I think it was before I was playing it. I was just browsing the channel. And I was like, who is this weirdo? I was just watching a random stream. And then everybody in his chat was speaking Armo. And I'm like, what the fuck? It was a positive thing. Everybody in his chat was speaking Armo. So we just all started vibing. Turns out he's kind of cool. Surprisingly. Oh, thank you, Kat. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. I know, I was like, man, an Armo? That's cool. That's so bizarre. To tell you my D&D schedule it would take an entire university dissertation. I'm glad you're having a nice time. What is it right to ask what class you play? Is that a D&D question? I tried Pathfinder once and it is not for me, unfortunately. I don't have the I can't RP. It's a shame. Hi KG, so good to see you.
Oh no, he's hot.
That was not my thought when I saw my head. I'm so sorry. I like you, but not like that. Fable, Mass Effect 4. Are your main ones you're waiting for? Witcher 4, Dead Space, Vampire, Bloodlines, Elder Scrolls 6, Hogwarts. Fable? There's another one? Is there another Fable coming out? I do have Fable Anniversary, which is like the OG game, on my Steam, but I don't know. There's so many things I want to play. It's like I consistently have this thing where I'm like, do I want to play a game I've already played and like, or do I want to play a new game? Like it's just my perpetual just circle of I don't know what to do. I have no idea. I ran out of ideas for cookie redemptions. I did remove the VIP because people you weren't here, but people started getting really weird with VIP badges. Like the amount of people who wanted them like got really annoying because that's like all they would talk about, and I just refused to give it to them. So I removed it. Adult scheduling issues makes D&D scheduling complicated. Oh man, I figure it's so hard when you have like a bunch of adults and then, you know, they have families and work and nobody can all gather on the same day. Like, I figure it's something that, I mean, at least for me, I don't really go out very much, let's be honest.
That's
but,
what
like,
she said.
That's inappropriate. Like, you have to schedule things, like, months in advance. Not because I'm, like, super busy, but, like, I need to mentally prepare. I can't imagine having, like, a weekly thing. Like, it would get really stressed. You're doing Twitch stream D&D sessions now? Oh, you really? That's wonderful! I hope to pop in. It's a good call considering the amount of obsession. Yeah, it was surprising. Like, people come in here, they're like, oh my gosh, I've known you for this long, I followed you for this long, like, why don't I have this badge? I'm like, the badge really means very little. Like, truthfully, it does. I've given it to a couple of people, honestly, half of which don't even show up anymore. Like, and that's okay. Like, if it can put a smile on your face, I'll give it to you, but, like, if it's all you talk about, I am 0% interested in giving it to you. Like, stop. Brand new Fable, it's called Fable 4, but it's entirely brand new restart. I think that's because the company disbanded or something, right? The Lionhead Studios? Yeah, 465 points, it's a useless currency. Unfortunately, it does not have a cash dollar value. People getting entitled to streamers, it's sad. You're just doing a job and vibing, honestly. I am trying to just vibe and relax, but I don't know. Like, ever since because I believe that I met, Logan and Kat both in the chatting category, where I would, most of it, as you can see, I talk a lot. It's very easy for me to talk. And I would predominantly be in the chatting category, and, you know, people come and go and they like talking to me, but, like, since I've sort of started getting away from that, like, the quote-unquote audience has changed. Like, it's not that people don't want to talk to me now, it's just, I don't know, for whatever reason, talking to me is kind of secondary to the game, which is fine. I kind of prefer it that way. But yeah, entitlement is very weird. I got way less weirdos. I mean, there's less people, so there's less weirdos. We still get weirdos, but I think it's most of the time we see lots of familiar faces. Gamers want gameplay. I'm totally cool with that. I rather that than, like, people staring at my feet. Honestly, it's bizarre. The makers of Forza, hopefully they do good with it. Hopefully they do good with it. I will be probably playing it. No, you're not weird. You're very respectful so far. You haven't been weird yet. If you're weird, you will know that I'm visibly uncomfortable. Like, evidently uncomfortable. Like, I don't know. I feel like it's very obvious. So, good thing you asked, Freya. We're gonna get back in gear. So, we finished 4.5, I believe. Last stream, we were sort of focusing. We got quite a few mounts. And then I believe we're at 2.55 now. We were at 2.5, 2.55 now. And I was told there is like a 45-minute cutscene in the near future, if I recall. So we will be venturing that way. Hi, Hidden! You're always weird. Did I play the old remaster on stream? Yes, actually. About 1 or 2 games ago. I have a whole playlist of it on Twitch and on YouTube. About my whole playthrough. I cried. Sobbed, bawled. It was great. It was great. Wonderful time. I used to be very shy. Now she'll rip a weirdo's head off. I used to be really shy because I was like, even if it's like a shitty viewer, like there's still a viewer. And now I'm like, it's a shitty viewer, please go fuck off. Like, I can't handle it anymore. My tolerance of like stupid people is just, I can't. I'm a lot more toxic, I'm so sorry. I'm not though, I'm kinda not. Hidden, but you like me a little toxic, don't you? You are outside where? Outside here? Boop. It's a good cry game. Someday you're gonna finish it with Cat, but ADD forces you to play Blitzball. Stop! You like Blitzball? I hate Blitzball. I'm so bad at it. I conveniently avoided Blitzball. Like, strategically, just the whole time. I'm getting strong with the dark side. It's not beneficial to me, though. Is it? I don't know if it is. I would love your help, Freya. Wait, who do I need to talk to? And tell me if I'm wrong, but this is 2.55, right? I wanted to put it correct in the title, but I might have misremembered. Can you be respectful toxic? Kind of. Like, I'm not, you know, I'm not gonna, like, shame you in some unfair way, I don't think. Like, does that make sense? But if you say something that, like, I'm uncomfortable with, I'm like, can you just not do that, please? I don't know. What? What, Cap? What did I do? I've shamed you many times. How would you know? You don't participate. I did do my nails blue, by the way. Hi, Crowley. I don't know why that bot is giving you offline. So good to see you. You see lots of familiar names? I'm glad. There's a few that do not return. They have not returned in a while. But I think we have wonderful new friends, and I'm very excited for you to meet them all. So nice you brought popcorn. I hope you brought enough for everybody, Kev. I can't miss you? Oh, okay. Now we gotta go see. Now we gotta go see Freya's mouth with that kind of comment. I'm expecting a whole show. Check my emails. Did you send me something inappropriate? Last time you sent me a picture of your bicep, which I thought was hilarious. But now I'm like, what did you send me, silly? I don't have any emails currently. I had to look. You're in a gaming category. Now go full toxic. Embrace your gamer. Dunk on everybody. If I was actually good, possibly. You never said anything inappropriate. I'm glad. I'm glad you're not making it weird. Oh, look how pretty! Oh, that's also pretty. Oh, I want a cool horsey like this. Can I consider this a horsey? Who is that? I like that too. Oh, look, there's so many people here. Hi, friends! I love seeing the orange names. Like, I love seeing familiar names. That makes me so happy. Ooh. I like your sword. Please don't take that inappropriately. I like your sword. Oh, man. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I think I should hold off eating my snacks until, like, this jumbo cutscene. You're not redeeming? I don't know what the redeeming points will get you. Besides, like, if there's like one sound bitty that like you want, like oh my god, we need the sound redemption that's like, I don't know, insert here. Let me know, I'll put it in there. And I did give you Inferno, I think it was you, who wanted the save button redemption, which I did put in there. So when we play Fallout tomorrow, y'all can remind me to save before I make a mistake and have to redo an hour's worth of work like last time. That was kind of embarrassing and very annoying. Yeah, that was my bad. Alright, let's pick this up and then we can begin our adventure. No, thank you! Alright, Ether on Demand. Oh, Moenbryda. Era, I forget, I believe Moenbryda has requested a gathering of the Scions. I assume there has been some progress concerning our efforts to combat the Ascians. Pray inform her that our business with the Ishgardians is concluded for the moment. I shall be along once I've completed my communications with the Crystal Braves. That hour of backtracking wouldn't have happened if you could just kill your way out of that situation. Listen here, mister. If I could have just, like, bulldozed them all, I would have. But I was getting demolished by the first, like, 3 guys. So I don't think I could have taken on the whole army. Unfortunately. Oh, I forgot I'm also a healing class. So last stream it was, I think we met Midgard Sommer. And he took away our special powers. And now we're, like, normie. But we do have Midgard Sommer as a pet, so... It's kind of this middle ground of confusion. This is why you don't science. Reminds you, remember kids, don't science. Don't do science. I know you might end up doing drugs. It's just like a gateway. All done with your talk of dragons? Wonderful, because Ascians are next on the menu. Let's head to the solar, shall we? Alright. You know what I'm coming on? Uh-oh. Should I be worried? I'm a little worried. Oop. Okay. Do I have to read or can I have a snack? Hi, Thancred. Hi. Hello.
Now that everything's calmed down a bit, relatively speaking, I mean, I thought it might be a good time to share our progress on the weapon. I believe we're on the verge of a breakthrough.
What weapon are we doing again?
Well, don't keep us all in suspense.
I know we had like the crystal, and we're trying to like intercept the Ascians with a crystal, but that's all I remember. Don't say that.
Just in case anyone's forgotten, let's start by reviewing what we already know. So, an Ascian is an immortal because its soul doesn't return to the ethereal realm when its host is defeated. Instead, it flees to the place that lies between our world and the void.
Oh, I have to click. I'm sorry, I forgot.
Therefore, the first step to permanently defeating an Ascian is preventing its soul from making this journey. And if you recall, when we last gathered here, I had verified that white auracite has adequate capacity to entrap the beings.
Right.
Albeit only briefly.
Yes, we're trying to trap them. Okay.
Which left the small matter of their extermination.
Can you just break the crystal?
Aye. To unmake an Ascian soul, one must needs smite it with a concentrated burst, or blade, of purest ether. However, we wanted for both the data and the means to forge such a weapon.
Short of experimenting on an actual Ascian, you see, there's no way to gauge how much ether its soul is made of.
That's what she said.
That's inappropriate.
As such, we don't know what etheric density our blade needs to have in order for it to work.
So we'll just have to make the densest blade we can and hope for the best. Though that would require a lot of ether. Hang on a minute. Why didn't we think of this before? White auracite can hold an absolute heap of ether, can't it?
Please tell me you're joking. God's sakes, Ida. I feel as though I'm reliving the same scene over and over with you. How many times do you need to be told that white auracite cannot store ether for long periods?
Why is Papa Lebo like such an ass to Ida? Like, I understand Ida is like not the brightest bulb. Like, I get that. That's okay. That's okay. Papa Lebo is just kind of mean. And just observation.
Being intangible matter, ether is given to dispersion. Only in its crystallized form is it a stable source of energy. I will test you later on this, so see to it you do not forget.
This bitch was like, I will test you on this. Papa Lebo, how dare you?
Right, yes. It's all coming back to me.
Don't call her an idiot, no!
So our hopes rest on good old crystals again, do they? While they are certainly reliable, they leave something to be desired in the area of portability.
Just put it in your pocket.
Indeed. I am reminded of the quantity of corrupted crystals required to thwart Leviathan, and the extraordinary lengths to which the Lamentsons went to transport them. What if it should prove that a similar quantity was needed to destroy an Ascian's soul? Or still more?
I do not envy the poor sod who has to lug all of that around, on the off chance that an Ascian appears.
That's the very problem we set out to solve. And I reckon we've found the answer. If it isn't practical to lug around the ether we need, we'll just have to draw upon another source.
Which is what, Moon?
And the only viable source is the land.
Okay.
If you mean to tap the Great River of Ether, know that it will entail considerable risk. Meddling with the currents may well induce a surge like to the one which despoiled Moenbryda.
Give me a bit more credit, will you? Why would we need to tap the river when there are veritable reservoirs jutting out all over the land? I speak of corrupted crystals. It might be that their aspect is out of balance, but a crystal's a crystal. It contains ether, and we can help ourselves to it.
Oops.
While corrupted crystals are indeed abundant, there is no guarantee that they will be in close proximity at a crucial moment.
I mean, I think there's plenty, fam.
But what if we don't need them to be? What if we could tap their power from afar? A malm away, say? If we could do that, we'd have ready access to ether aplenty in almost every corner of Eorzea.
Is she a genius?
I've
Probably.
yet to put my theories to the proof, but I've got a good feeling about this. If no one has any objections, I'd like to see where this avenue leads.
You have my blessing. And Urianger. You can have him too.
If you think it worth your while, you have my blessing. But tell us, what are your theories? I, for one, am most eager to understand the process, however vaguely.
I thought you might say that, but no one wants to listen to boring old theories all day, do they? I know I don't. So with your permission, I'd like to try something a bit more hands-on. I've already built an etheric siphon especially for this purpose, and I've been meaning to try it out. Thing is, the profusion of corrupted crystals in Moenbryda makes it something of a high-risk testing ground. If anything goes awry with the siphon, it would be better if it didn't happen within spitting distance of quite so much ether.
That's a nice way of saying it's gonna blow up.
Ideally, I need an isolated specimen. Does anyone know where I can find one?
Alfie?
May I suggest northern Thanalan? There you will find corrupted crystals of middling size, standing a reasonable distance apart. Ideal for your needs, I should have thought. Oh, and if you do elect to visit the place, I should be much obliged if you would assist me in another matter while you are in the area.
Where did you come from? And, like, how did he even know what we were talking about? He just, like, inserts himself. What? Okay, sir, you make your entrance. Okay.
Has something happened?
That's pretty impressive.
Movement has been observed at Castrum Meridianum.
No, I said that wrong, too.
During
Oops.
Operation Archon, the Alliance dealt the stronghold a heavy blow. Its facilities were extensively damaged, and its garrison reduced to a fraction of its former strength. Not long after our forces withdrew, however, their ranks were replenished by reinforcements from Castrum's sentry. They now seek to rebuild, and to this end they have their sights set upon the ceruleum processing plant. Having lost the Empire's support, the 14th Legion lacks the resources to sustain itself. To them, this is a bid for survival, and they will doubtless fight like desperate men.
Kill them all. I mean...
Though I have dispatched the Crystal Braves, I fear their strength alone may not suffice to stay the Imperial assault. I would request the Scion's aid in the defensive effort.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you were trying to inveigle us into fighting your battle with the promise of shiny crystals.
That's exactly what he's doing.
Well then, consider me inveigled. I won't lie, the crystals you speak of sound perfect, so the Garleans have to go. Besides, we can't afford to beat about the bush. There's no telling when the Arsians will next appear.
Thine eagerness to hurl thyself into the jaws of danger cometh as little surprise. Exercise due caution, I prithee.
Though you have become a crystal brave, you are yet a scion, Alphino. We could hardly refuse you. Pray, join the Crystal Braves and lend them your support. Thancred and Papalimo shall accompany you.
Okay, I'll take Thancred, but you can keep Papalimo. Hi.
Ida and Yashtola, in the meantime I would have you assist Moenbryda. Scout out the crystal clusters, that the testing may commence as soon as the Garlean threat has been eliminated.
If it please you, I shall continue mine own experiments on white orosite.
The hermit is like, if you don't mind, I'm just gonna go crawl and back under my rock.
Thank you,
go do
Oriage. Everyone, pray see to your preparations and depart as soon as you're able. Go well.
Thank you. Don't piss off Moenbryda. I mean, maybe I want to do that. Maybe she's into that. Maybe I'm into that. I don't know, Mega. Don't know. So this is the end, sort of the end of the base game, which is A Realm Reborn. And then kind of the intro to starting the first expansion, which is Heavensward. The pot's cutting the kettle black. How dare you! I don't know what you were referring to specifically, but it's fine. But yeah, the story's been a whole lot of fun. I'm enjoying it tremendously. Boop. So it seems that the events have once more conspired to rob us of the rest and recuperation. Though I would wish it otherwise, I must ask that you head straight away to the processing plant. The Fourth have already deployed to the area and await the arrival of the Scions. Wilrid will brief you on the developing situation. Meanwhile, I must rendezvous with Captain Ilbert at our headquarters in Ul'dah. I shall take command of our forces there with a lighter heart, knowing that you go to support the front lines. You know, honestly, Ilbert is I'm questioning. Your duties take you to northern Thanalan, do they not? We too must say our farewells to the Rising Stones for a time. Lahamin travels to Ul'dah and we shall serve as her escort. Please don't make me escort her. As wonderful as she is. At my daughter's behest, I will go to contact certain old acquaintances in the Gilded City. We are behest on all sides by civil unrest and imperial machinations, threatened by primals and troubled by dragons. We need all the allies we can muster. Many of my friends hold positions of power, you see, and it is my hope that they can be convinced to aid the Scion's cause. If past events have taught us anything, then we will know that Eorzea must present a united front or we shall fall. Ah, how extraordinary my little Asila is involved in such far-reaching affairs. I am proud that I might now stand at her side not only as her mother, but also as a colleague. A colleague with influential connections, but I fear that Ul'dah has become a place of danger, even for one so familiar with her streets. Bah! Woe betide the backguard that so much as glares in your direction, milady. This guy, who we beat up, like, recently. It's fine. If you can just serve as a bodyguard, it's okay. Ahaha, I shall be protected, it seems. Shall we be on our way, then? Let's boogie. I called him a hermit. Oh, yeah. That was absolutely... I knew you were going to comment on that. Hi, City. You would think people would watch endgame streams because they do what the viewers can't? Which is what? I don't know. I don't know what draws people in or not. I just play the game. I don't know how I feel about being called honey. It's kind of bizarre. But hope you're well. Hope you've had a wonderful week. I actually did not work today, surprisingly, so I've been basically a potato at home. Thank you. Are we near a dungeon? Are we gonna do a dungeon? I would love to do one. I will invite you all very shortly, assuming that there is like an instance coming up. I'm near a trap. Oh, hell yeah. I'm excited. Oh, I passed it. I didn't realize it was like... Is this... Are we in the hut? Oh, we're behind the hut. Oops. Commander Levayor sent word that you'd be coming. A veteran of your talents is most welcome. I'm playing a healer class right now, so good luck. Not that I don't think we can handle the situation, mind you. I've learned a trick or two since that disaster with the Amalja. I don't remember you at all. But returning to the task at hand. The Flames reconnaissance scouts have reported Imperial soldiers assembling at Raban's push. Such a force is likely interested in only one thing, getting their hands on the resources found here at the processing plant. It's kind of, well, not officially cat, but it is very shiny and magical and amazing. The Garleans could begin marching on us at any time. Pray speak with Lieutenant Edelstein that we might coordinate our counter-strategy. In the meantime, I will inform the others that you have arrived. No doubt it will be a welcome tiding. Oh, thank you, City. I hope you and the pup have a nice afternoon. I'm ready to kick butt. Sergeant Zimmar, my soldiers yet tell tales of your deeds during Operation Archon. Would that we could sit a while and reminisce about old times, but I fear more pressing matters require our attention. The civilian draftsmen, you see, have come across several highly suspicious crates within the boundaries of the processing plant. I had my sappers take a closer look, and our worst fears were confirmed. These boxes contain powerful explosive devices of Imperial design, no less. By my order, the Flames stationed here are conducting a thorough sweep of the compound as we speak. Though it troubles me that we were unable to apprehend the Imperial spy behind this, I have faith that our men will be able to neutralize the threat for now. In the meantime, our scouts bring the troubling news on the latest movements of the Imperial army. I would once again ask for your aid. Hell yeah. Hi, Skate! How you doing? What's up, what's up? I can't wait to show you my healing skills. It was very stressful to heal, but, you know, it's also very satisfying. I don't know. I was gonna say I like being in control, but it varies. It varies. We've been keeping a close eye on the Garlean garrison, and it would seem the Imperials have finally begun to mobilize. According to the reconnaissance report that just came in, the squads seen leaving the castrum are too few in number to effectively take and hold our position. They will likely mount a swift assault and focus on the acquisition of resources. I have, of course, also shared this report with the Crystal Braves. They are decided to take the fields to meet this assault head-on. I have appraised your fellow scions of the situation, and I'm heartened to know that they will be joining the effort. Pray return to Lieutenant Elian and lend your much welcomed strength to the counteroffensive. Hey, what happened to Ryu? That girl whose name that I mispronounced for like a solid week. Is she still missing? Did she break out of prison? It's been a rough week. What have you been up to? Also, look at my pony. It's so pretty. My week was okay. It was okay. I didn't work today, which was nice. Honestly, pretty uneventful overall. Pretty uneventful. The gym was like not super busy because I went early. It was pretty chill. I don't know why we had a day off today as well. I have no fucking idea why we didn't work, but I don't know. I wonder. Oh, I didn't tell you. one of my work besties is quitting. Well, I like almost all of my coworkers, but one of them is like, he found a better job in a totally different field, and he's like, oh yeah, like I just told the boss, like, I'm gonna quit, like, I think he said next week is his last week, so he's just gonna up and leave us, and I'm pretty upset about it, because it's like, I don't know, we vibe really well, and he's cool to work with, but I was like, I get it, like, you're going somewhere that, you know, pays you a little more, and I think it's a little bit closer to his house as well, so I'm like, I get it. Oh, Skate, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. That's awful. Oh. I hope you and your family are okay. Yeah, I was pretty upset when I lost mine too. It was 10 years ago now. Okay. Now I'm thinking, like, my other grandpa, he passed more recently, but we weren't as close. I mean, it still sucks. Like, it's never pleasant. I'm sorry. Like, even seeing, like, all of my relatives and stuff, like, this was, like, going to one of these types of things, like, you know, you run into all of your relatives you haven't seen in, like, 8 years. It's like, yeah. Didn't want to see you guys either, but at least they all showed up, you know? Yeah. Totally. I shall read the dialogue then. Glad to have you with us, Talia. I'm sure Lieutenant Edelstein has explained. The Garleans have deployed a small force from Castra Meridanium. Meridanium. At this point, if it's like a proper noun, if it is a person, place, or thing, should I just start purposely mispronouncing things? Like, I don't think I'm very good at getting the word there. Like, I ballpark, like, I get it, like, within the realm of correct, but I don't know if I should just say something completely off, because I don't know if it's worse to be close and miss the target, or just to be completely just off. Ugh, skate. I mean, not skate. Hey, I know. My ballparks are funny. Like, is it Edelstein? Edelstein? I cannot. Just shorten the name. Okay, but how do you say this? Edelstein? Edelstein? Ballpark. Their main column assembles to the north near Dalmut's talons, but we've also spied several squads attempting to conceal themselves on the approach to the west. I wasn't lecturing you like Einstein. You saved the lectures for Austria. A lectured me so much, and I know. Meridanum is roughly how it's pronounced. Thank you. I will say it wrong still. Not on purpose. It's just because I cannot remember how to say things correctly. I also, my method of reading is essentially skimming. I read very quickly, like in my head. So it's like, I generally read a lot of the paragraph before I read it out loud. Just because I skim it, and it's very hard for me to read out loud because I'm reading at such a slower pace. So a lot of my words are like, I read like half words, and it's just hard for me to read the entire word and then pronounce it and then try to do it correctly. I'm trying, you know. But yes, A did lecture me quite a bit about stream, etc. like over the weekend because I was having one of my I want to be a professional streamer moments, and I do this like a solid once every like 2-3 months. Probably. I'm probably gonna do it again in a couple months just because I'm just frustrated. I don't know. It's just because I don't know how to like, not like half try. I always try. I just don't want my trying to be for naught. 20,000 viewers. Okay, I'll be I know you say this as a joke, but it's like, I wish. Maybe not 20,000, but like, I wish we grew. I also like you to make sure you're close with your loved ones. I know. I was thinking about my sister the other day, because I saw these TikToks, and it was like TikToks about like they were spooky Halloween stuff that they were selling at the local craft shop, and I was like, oh my god, my sister would love these. Maybe I should send this to her. It should be what I want to do career-wise. Are we gonna go off on a tangent? Let's go. Let me finish this dialogue, Shark, real quick, and then we can go on the tangent because I have a few things to say. They wish you to rush forth and commit to battle with the main column, leaving the detached force free to raid and plant and pillage supplies. Not much of a strategy, but these are desperate men. Thank you, Kat. Oh, I'm glad my bot works. That's nice. I didn't think it was. Captain Ilbert. Greetings, Scion. I understand that the commander bids you and your fellows come lend a hand to the braves. With such mighty heroes at its disposal, the force should have little trouble contending with aught the Garleans might throw at them. But even you cannot be everywhere at once. The Third was getting restless holed up in Ul'dah, so I marched them out here to fill any holes in the plan's defenses and add their numbers to your counterattack. Their reinforcements are welcome. We have enough soldiers now to divide our own forces and safely engage the enemy far beyond the walls. Aye, 'twould be best to avoid staging battle anywhere near this much ceruleum. Let us take this fight to the Garleans. A wise course indeed. I shudder to think of the consequences should any of these storage tanks be exposed to fire. If there are no objections, the Scions shall join the Fourth and give battle to this main column. Is this the trial? You're with the Third then, Warrior of Light. Your job will be to intercept these squads hiding out in the west and prevent them from reaching the processing plant. When you're ready to proceed, report to Lieutenant Yuhase. His scouts should have a rough idea of where the Imperials have concealed themselves by now. I like the repeat use of characters. That's awesome. Alright, so to go off on my tangent as I sort of fly to this meeting zone. Career-wise, I would not say I want to be... I don't think I would like to rely on stream as, like, an income. That is not where I want to go. I think stream is, like, this really fun thing that, if it grows, would be just, like, really kind of cool and impressive. I don't know if I would like to say that I enjoy my full-time job. I like what I do. I help people. I work in healthcare, for those unaware. And I think that being my sole source of income is, like, okay. I'm okay with that. Stream has never been a way for me to make a ton of money. Like, that's never been my goal. Like, it's nice, like, you know, people donate and sub and stuff. It's so generous. Thank you so much. But it's never been, like, I need money, give me money. Like, it's not been that. I used to stream sort of full-time back when COVID was a thing and I had a lot more free time. But I would not call this a career. It's more of a hobby that I've sort of kind of turned into a... Can I say I've turned it into a small business? It's kind of just there. I don't know. I don't need a haircut? I know. But I have commitment issues. I'm afraid if I cut it off, I'm gonna miss it. Is this the trial? It's a side hustle? Kind of. It is a side hustle that I'm not really hustling, though. Like, I'm really not hustling, because hustling would imply effort. Okay. Thank you, Freya. I hope you don't fall asleep before I get there. But yeah. So, to answer your question after my ramble, no, it's not what I want to do career-wise. A pleasure to be fighting by your side once more, Scion. Our operations invariably succeeded when you were around, and our victories are wont to pave the road to greater coin. Now, This detached force we've been sent to eliminate has split into smaller squads, the better to conceal themselves within the terrain hereabouts. I imagine. We'll need to split ourselves as well to cover more ground and make sure to root out all of these would-be raiders. And seeing as you're an army unto yourself, I've assigned you your own area, of course, to scour clean of enemy soldiers. Aye, this will be a simple search and destroy. We'll rendezvous back here when the task is done. Happy hunting, Scion. I need to put my not healer class on. A single player instance? Okay. We shall do that. But maybe as not. I need to repair my gear. Holy cow. There we go. Let's bring out the little carbuncle. I am an amateur. I really should be repairing stuff. I didn't think about it. I didn't realize, I figure when you die, you also lose a tremendous amount of durability. Round 2? No? Okay. Oops. I sense a hostile presence. Is it? I don't know. I feel like the AoE is never as good as this. Oh, there we go. I'm like, did I do that all by myself? Okay, that was actually pretty easy. To repair regular and it doesn't cost as much gil. Like regularly? Oh, I forget unless I'm in like Mordona, where the vendor is, I just completely forget. And I was there too, and I completely forgot. You seem grim, Scion. I'll take it that meant, between us, more than a few Garleans won't be making it back to the castrum. Hi, Zig! How you doing? These Imperials, though, they certainly made us earn our pay. I would be a happy man if I never had to tussle with another one of those Magitech horrors. Sir, you've been standing here. Hi, Brian. Oh, man. Pippi Longstocking. I forgot she existed. It is time we bid this war-torn land farewell. I will contact the Fourth and let Lieutenant Elian know the West is now clear. I would appreciate if you would do the same when you report to Lieutenant Eidelstein. Mount farming game with the FC. Nice! I wish you luck in your mount farms. Look how pretty! I feel like this mount and this class just go so well together. Oh, he's so sparkly. Sergeant Zinmar, what news with the Garleans? I beat him up. If their raiding parties are no more, then excellent. The Amagina engineers will be most relieved to hear that the plant is no longer in any immediate danger. Thank you again for your assistance. An uninvited Asian. Okay, is this my instance? You must be anxious for word of your fellows. Lieutenant Elian has reported a sound victory over the main column and informs me that the Scions have already turned their attention to other duties. But, all but one, that is. The Rogaden lady with a large axe. It would appear she has chosen to remain at the site of the battle. Oh, great. I know not what task keeps her from returning to civilization, but northern Thanalan is no place to wander alone, even for a capable sort such as her. I would certainly feel better about things if you would check on her before you continue on your way. I will save you, waifu. I will save you. So majestic. So 2.55 is where I am in terms of like story. Like the game has like the base game and then the expansions and stuff, they all have numbers. So 2.55 is like the last part of the base game before we hit the first X pack. And MSQ means main scenario quest, main story quest. And that is kind of what we're focusing on. The storyline. It might be a trial before the instance. Okay, if it is, I will not start without you guys. No way, Jose. We must save, Mummy.
Hold on, I won't be a second. The beast seemed peckish, so I gave it a taste of my axe.
Yes, ma'am.
I know. As Urianger never tires of reminding me. An axe ill becometh the hand of a scholar. What can I say? I like axes. To hear my mother tell it, I came into this world holding one. And it's not as if it stopped me picking up a quill, is it? I often think of the man who introduced me to the joys of learning. He's one of the reasons I decided to come to Eorzea. Him and my excruciatingly stiff childhood friend. Considering how unalike we are, it's a wonder we ever got on. The world's a strange old place, isn't it?
Hi, Future. So glad you made it. I hope your drive was not too hectic. No, Moenbryda is like hella waifu. Don't even. I actually have no idea, Brian. I think it has to do with release dates. Hello, sir. You'd work a 9-to-5 job for 2 years to get the opportunity to do what, sir? Sir, no thank you.
Aye, that ought to do it.
It's pretty easy to not be weird, guys.
So far, so good. At these concentrations, it shouldn't matter too much if something goes awry. Just enough ether to make it interesting.
I'm so glad I'm moderating.
Did you see that? The way the crystal glowed? The siphon works, I'm happy to say. With a few refinements, it should satisfy our appetite for ether. Which just leaves the small matter of forging our blade.
I was really worried, Future, about my title, because I'm like, was I in 2.5? Was I in 2.55? Were we gonna get the long cutscene today? I don't know. So I just kind of was like, hey, here we go. You've forgotten what weird looks like? It looks like that. It looks like people commenting on my toes when I'm literally just like a bust on the screen.
I'm not sure how to go about it just yet, but I swear to find a way. I'll put a blade in your hands if it's the last thing I do.
Thank you. You will turn fiction.
She senses me. A useful talent.
Oh, this voice. This is not Lahabred. Is it? Are you Lahabred?
An Ascian. Are they onto us?
By your brand, I see you are an Archon of Sharlayan. Keeper of knowledge. Seeker of truth. Meddler.
I don't know what the hell's you're saying, but I don't much like your tone.
Yeah.
Your instincts serve you well. But come, be not unsettled on my account. That lovely brow was not made for frowns. But I waste my breath.
Don't hate on my waifu, dog.
Let me direct my words to one who understands them. We meet at last, warrior of light. I am Nabriales.
Nabriales. Okay, so we have Lahabred, we have Eldebus. What silly nickname have you given Nabriales? I feel like every Ascian needs a silly nickname.
And you have long been a thorn in my side. I suffered the overweening presence of Lahabrea that men might host the power of gods, only for you to undo my hard work.
And I do it again. Rita, no!
Oh, bugger.
do settle down.
I know, we were just talking. So feisty.
You must concede that I acted in self-defense.
Did.
But what's this? I do not sense the blessing of light.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Could it be that frail Hydaelyn has forgotten her champion? This I did not foresee.
Are you gonna try to fight me?
Shorn of light as you are no longer a threat. And better yet, the seal is broken. Now is the time to claim the staff.
That's
With
not yours.
it in my grasp, I shall rise above them all and take my place at Lord Zodiac's right hand.
Sir, what?
What did that bastard want with us?
He wanted the staff. Did you take it?
Nobrialis, he calls himself. With charm like that, I'll bet he has maidens falling at his feet. Unconscious. But this staff, you say just talking about it had the bastard grinning like a brat on his name day. Must be quite a staff.
Is it not our staff?
Oh, gods. He means Tupsimati, Master Louis Soir's staff.
Tupsimati, okay.
Minfilia's in danger. We have to get back to the Rising Stones.
Just use the link shell. Hello? What? Moonfield? What? She talks to us all the time with the link shell. What? Give me a break, woman. To be fair, when isn't she in danger? I mean, we've already saved her once. I feel like she's gonna be like Sakura, where I just perpetually have to shave her, and it's kind of annoying. This is the many, many times I'll say save, not shave. My accent's not that thick. We have link shells. She switched to Verizon the next second. I have Verizon! Oh. You're here! Master Louis Soir's staff is kept in the solar, isn't it? Quickly now. Loopholes, come on. Shave. Is she unconscious? The staff's gone, of course.
You two.
Hi.
So, you were able to divine my intent. What now, warrior of light? Ah, but that name is no longer fitting. You have become decidedly dull, and quite incapable of barring my entry.
What do you mean?
She knows. Minfilia knows. Why is she playing dumb?
You truly do not know? Then I suppose it is only right that I enlighten you.
Ha! I roll. Come on now.
The blessing of light kept you and your fellow meddlers safe. It was that which prevented my kind from entering your domain. My kind, I say, though it had no power over the likes of Elidibus and La Habrea. Being of this world, they could come and go as they please, while I could only look on. But I need look no longer. Now that the seal is gone, I mean to act. Unlike the others, I am not given to waiting. I shall take that staff and bring about the next rejoining.
Rejoining? Then it was your doing. The Isle of Val, the scholars, all of it.
Oh, that's right. All of the students of Valdesian were completely wiped. Hi.
You will not harm her!
I swear if anything happens to Moenbryda. Oh my what?!
Moenbryda!
Why must you insist on forcing my hand? Did you learn nothing from our last meeting? Ah, but I forget. My words fall upon deaf ears.
I'm so sorry. I'm very expressive. If you know something is gonna happen in the scene, I'm very reactive. I might yell. Okay,
the staff is but a broken relic, a memorial to the departed. What possible use could you have for it?
What use? You mean to say that all this time you kept the key, never knowing what it was you possessed? The staff Tupsimati, or rather the stone tablet it bears, is host to a great power. Together with the horn, it can be used to draw vast quantities of ether from its bearer's surroundings.
Oh, that's useful in what we're doing, trying to, you know, shove all of these guys into crystals. Don't you talk about my Thancred. You can have Ida, though.
How else do you think Louis Soir was able to invoke the power of the 12 without making them an offering of crystals? Summoning requires not only prayer, but a profusion of ether. Even a child knows that.
If I did not know before, you may be certain I do now. But above all, I know that we cannot allow this staff to fall into your hands. I will die before I let you take it.
I mean, I expect he's next in the line to be, of course, and just oblige her.
Insufferable woman. I would happily end your miserable life here and now. Alas, Elidibus would never let me hear the end of it. Very well. If you will not part with the staff, I will take you too.
Here we go again. Bye-bye, Minfilia. I'll go save you again. Yep. Well, alright then. Poor waifu. Somebody save her!
After them! Quickly! Before the rift closes!
Oh, you guys suck. Yeah, you're right. The chrysalis? Okie dokie. Oh. Oh. Okay, guys. I'll go as a healer. Actually, let me go outside and, are we just gonna leave her here? On the floor? Give me a break. Come on. Nobody's gonna run inside and save her? What? Hang on, I'm coming. I need to repair my gear and I want to go as a healer. Take a break at the gold saucer. While she's, like, literally on the floor. Where is everybody? What the fuck? It was 100% Moon's fault. She didn't use cooldowns. Why are you hating on waifu? Everybody here is behaving normally. Freaking hell. Invite. Invite. Hi! I invite. Feel free to say no if you don't want to come with. Where are you, Mahed? Oh, there you are. Oh! Ooh! It's a dragon! And he has a hammer! I don't know what this means, but it's cute. Hidden, did you want to come too? Oops. You can say no if you don't want to. I'm gonna go and fix my shit real quick. All of my stuff is, like, basically broken. I'm gonna go as a healer. Because I know you guys want to just live life on the edge. Can I go as this class? Yeah, that's fine. Alright, anyone else? Anyone else want to come with while we enter and try to save Minfilia while our waifu is on the floor. Like, I would much rather save Moenbryda. Oh, if I could just queue for it up here, huh? Boop. 1 tank, 1 healer, 2... Oh, this is... What? No, this is not it. What? Where is it? It's a trial, right? Trials... Alright, last call. This is... Are we just gonna kill him? Alright. How hard can it be? I'm so glad my head is going as a healer, because he's gonna be clutch when I inevitably fail this. Hello! Prepare to be surprised? 4K! At what? What's gonna surprise me? I'm frightened. I have a chair. I'm just gonna chill. I'm so worried. I mean, I was pretty surprised when Moenbryda got shot. Like, theatrically. I'm doing this, but should I be worried? I'm pretty worried. Alrighty, let's boogie. This is one of the mounts in the events. Oh, I haven't done the event. I've been very bad. I actually forgot about it. I mean, I just really don't like Minfilia, I'm sorry. He's gonna become untargetable. I'm a healer. You can keep her, just give me the stick. Okay. Need to intercept by alternating colors. Okay. Alternating colors. Let me get hit. What in the actual fuck is happening? Not ether flow. I did not ether flow, that's my bad. to do it, or can he do it, is enough. Are we supposed to be here? Oh my. This is so stressful. Oh my god. Secret Asian man. Secret Asian man. Did we get the staff though? Asking the real questions. So I need to know about those orb things, which I did not do properly. Was everybody supposed to do that? As long as the orbs explode, you're fine. Yikes, dude. This bitch. Meanphilia, I would want to slap you. I tried. That was really hard. I feel like I forget to blink when I heal too. I know, but I didn't know if you just meant me. Or like everybody.
You're safe. Thank the 12.
I was gone for 5 seconds. She's still on the floor and half unconscious. Ideally, everybody that can get an orb should. Is it one touch and it blows up? Don't go for 3 if you aren't a tank, you will just explode. I didn't even realize. Was it a stack? Yikes. Did we kill him? Put him in the crystal! Put him in the crystal! Don't let the orbs reach the boss. Got it. That's easy enough. Ooh, the actual new body. Button chops. Hey, buddy.
You may have bested me this day. But what of the next? What of all the days to come?
Right, because he could just, like, respawn. So there's not even a cooldown. He's just like,
remember, light no longer holds sway here. I may return whensoever I wish, again and again and again. Eventually, you will falter, and the staff will be mine. Until next time, Scions.
I mean, honestly, you could just take us now. Like, We fought and you lost. I understand, Mr. Nebrales, but what about round 2? If you did a round 2, he'd probably win, honestly. Throw the crystal at him. I love how the Ascian is just literally standing there while we're doing this.
There will be no next time. This is the end.
Why, as a villain, why would you stand there and be like, you won this time, but next time it'll be mine? You say that, and then you stand there and wait? What on earth are you waiting for? I mean, I'm not saying, like, you know, I get we're the good guys, and, you know, he's the bad guy, we don't want him to win, but, like, why is he just standing there? Just, you said your last word, why don't you leave? It's in the contract? God damn it. I would not wait for a reply. He was just being ridiculous. Alright. Crystal?
What trickery is this? No. No. Cannot. No.
Can you just break it? Just smash it.
Use Tube Samati to gather ether. Quickly, before he breaks free. Concentrate. Call to mind the time you struck down La Habrea with the Blade of Light. Why won't it work? Is it because we lack the blessing of light?
Damn it. So much ether. And it still isn't enough.
Fools! No mortal prison can contain me. I shall make you pay for your insolence.
Please, Mother Heidelin, hearken to our plea. Lend us your divine light.
I can't imagine praying is gonna help us right now.
Why can you not hear us? Do our words no longer reach you?
If only we had a bit more ether.
Alfie, are you gonna come in clutch? Anybody? I don't know. I don't have a solution. I swear to God, if she gives up her life, I'm gonna be so mad. Stop.
Moenbryda, what are you doing?
Stop.
Master Louis.
Stop.
I understand now. The choice you made. In death, there is life. Farewell, Urianger. You damned old coot.
Stop.
Moenbryda, no! You mustn't!
What? No! It cannot end! I am eternal! I am immortal!
Moenbryda. She's gone.
I'm so mad. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. Was this worth it? I don't think so. Was it worth her life? I don't think so. She was like waifu. She is like my favorite like woman character so far. Like, you must not watch this moving at a snail's pace. I know, like Moenbryda, she could have stopped her and been like, no, just sit down. You're ailing. Yeah, no, I can't believe it. I'm in denial. I'm so upset. I'm so upset. Asuma, I cried.
My friend. The Ascian is dead.
I cried at Asuma too. Ice hearts. Shut up, Shark. Shut up. My heart. I can't keep losing characters. Was this the first major character we lost? No. I cried at Bahamut.
This device is a legacy of Moenbryda's toils and sacrifice.
Where is everybody else? Please tell me where the rest of the Scions are. Like, where the hell is our entire party?
I shall hold on to it for safekeeping.
Moenbryda,
these bitches.
Are you all right?
The audacity. Yes, it was very sad.
I am.
This is kind of your fault.
We were surveying northern Thanalan when we received the distress call.
Oh, you received a distress call. When we could not give you a distress call that the Ascian was coming after you for the staff. Okay. Okay.
We returned as swiftly as we were able.
Jesus Christ.
It seems you have everything in hand, however.
Well.
What happened here? Where is Moenbryda?
Don't make me relive this. Where's Urianger?
She gave her life to temper the blade of light. I have no words.
I have plenty of words. I have so many words. I'm so upset.
Rather than await the inevitable, she took her fate into her own hands.
I think that's a load of shit, Y'shtola. I'm upset. I'm upset. I'm so sorry. I'm mad.
Does Urianger know?
No, not yet. Here we go. If he doesn't... Oh. I don't want to tell him!
My friend, there is something I must tell you.
Yes, it's your... I'm so bad.
I heard all, my lady. The moon sinketh, taking her leave of the heavens. Yet her passing heraldeth the coming of a new day. Moenbryda hath fulfilled her destiny, hath she not? Long ago, far across the seas in the Sharlayan motherland, Moenbryda and I did study under the sage tutelage of Master Louisoix. Full oft did he impress upon us that knowledge existeth to serve the greater good. This sentiment, however, was contrary to the nation's policy of neutrality, which censured intercedence in the affairs of foreign lands. In spite of vehement opposition, he founded the Circle of Knowing, and journeyed hitherto the heart of Eorzea. Through his noble sacrifice was the realm spared its doom. Yet this great soul, whom all should rightly have honored, was branded a pariah in his own land. His peers did accuse him of forsaking his duty as a man of learning, and of meddling in the course of history. When he left Sharlayan behind, Master Louisoix gave no word to signal his intent to Moenbryda. Close as they were, as master and disciple, she was deeply wounded by the sudden exclusion from his confidence.
I know, I feel like Master Louisoix is not who we should be talking about right now.
Above all, however, she was confused. Try as she might, she could ill comprehend her master's motive. The slanders that were heaped upon him after his passing served only to inflame the turmoil within her. For years upon end, she knew not what to believe. Torn as she was twixt the man whom she revered and the man who forsook her and his duty both.
The Louisoix I knew would never forsake his duty, much less one of his own.
This I know full well, my lady. 'Twas not for want of love that Master Louisoix hid his intent. He but desired that Moenbryda discover her own path, free of the shadow of his influence. Long did I contemplate revealing the truth to her, and long did I hold my peace. After all, was it not Master Louisoix's wish that she come to the truth unaided? I told myself it was, and resolved to let her suffer. Knowingly did I deny my friend the comfort she craved. And now she hath gone to her rest, with doubt still in her heart.
No, she figured it out. Don't worry.
Speakest thou in earnest? Did Moenbryda truly come to understand Master Louisoix's will before the end? The realization hath set her free. She may now find the peace which hath for so long eluded her. Oh, Moenbryda, my dearest, how I shall miss thee.
Moenbryda gave her life that we might possess the means to defeat the Ascians.
I wish you would, fuck!
Her sacrifice must not be in vain. Let us continue her work on the Blade of Ether and see it to completion.
My lady, I would mourn Moenbryda in mine own way. I beg your permission to return to the Waking Sands.
Oh my god.
Of course, my friend. Take all the time you require. We shall be here should you have need of us.
I'm just like, I'm so upset. I'm so upset. Like, you saw this character come on screen, like you saw me meet Moenbryda and fall in love with her character, her aesthetic. Like, she was waifu instantly. And you knew it was gonna happen, and you saw how excited I got when she was around. And you were like, oh my god, this girl is gonna get so mad. I'm so upset. I'm so upset. Oh man. Yeah. I'm pretty mad. I know. You were like, oh my god, she's gonna get so mad when she finds out what's gonna happen. Yeah. When someone is that lovable, you know they're gonna die. No, I didn't think she was gonna die! We told you let the hurt. That's gonna start hurting soon. I don't know who else we could lose that's gonna make me that emotional. I don't know. But, you know, I'm not tempting fate here. This is not an invitation to kill off more of my cast. Who can say? I don't know, because people said this shit about Naruto, and nobody really, well, everybody was like, oh my god, prepare yourself for Naruto, you're gonna lose everybody. And then we did not lose everybody. We just, yeah, it was, people were hyping it up too much. So I'm like, I'm wondering if you guys are just playing up that people are gonna die in this game. I really have no idea. You're getting, oh my god. If it's only the useful characters that get killed, We know Iida's never gonna get killed. We lost some good ones. We did. I cried a lot. Naruto made me cry quite a lot. Just because, like, the amount of times we, like, almost lost somebody. Oh my god, that's so annoying. I thought about it, too. We almost lost somebody multiple times. Ugh. Hi, X! Man, you're being dumb. I'm not gonna oblige you. I didn't pay much attention to Naruto after Neji. I did not like the ending. Spoilers. I've not seen Boruto, but I did not like the ending of Naruto because I feel like it was completely irrelevant. You were gonna, what? Hinata versus Pain? Oh yeah, that was pretty intense. Neji was best boy low-key. I mean, how could you say that when Kakashi exists? You never cared for Neji. I never really cared for Neji either. Like, he was fine, but like, spoilers! I'm gonna talk about spoilers in Naruto. If you've not seen the original anime, please just prepare yourself. So, I feel like he was just like a plot device to pursue Hinata and Naruto's love story. It's good, X. It's worth watching, but... So Neji is a character in Naruto. He was cool, he was cool. His death was a plot device, I'm fine with it. I found it unnecessary, because I will forever hold on to this as, like, a point of upset. You forgot? How do you forget? The final scene, the final episode in the original show is Hinata and Naruto getting married. The Naruto spent the entirety of the base anime and the Shippuden anime talking about how he wants to be Hokage, and you're not gonna make him Hokage as the final scene of the show, like his literal fucking life ambition. But instead, the final scene of the show is this, like, love story that's been kind of thrust at you a bit unnecessarily. Like, I get it, Hinata's always been into him, whatever. Like, that's fine. That's cool. I don't mind them having, like, a subplot relationship. I mind that this is the final scene. You're concluding this show, minus the, you know, spin-off of Boruto, as, like, a wedding. Like, what? What? Super hype genius ninja. I mean, he has the same eyes as Kagura. Who? Yeah, I don't know. I'm very upset about this. I'm upset about a lot of things right now. Moenbryda being the top one. You hating a romance harem anime? How dare you? I've not seen a romance harem anime. I don't know what you're talking about. Fruits Basket is considered slice of life. Naruto is still a chunin at the end of the show. I feel like that should have been different. Because, you know, they sort of talk about him taking on training, and then, you know, he's eventually going to be the Hokage. Like, it's talked about, but it's never crowned. Get out of here. Don't be mean to me. The final chick they fight after Madara. I'm gonna Google it. I'm sorry, I'm drawing a blank. Naruto was on stage level. He was badass! Oops. I have no idea who this is. Kagura... It's coming up as... Oh my god, this is such a common name. No, I have no idea who Kagura is, I'm sorry. Do I know this person? Have I seen this person? Is this in the Shippuden? Kaguya? Kaguya. I'm like, who is Kaguya? Kagura. Oh, okay. Yeah. What about her? Oh, yes. She does have the same height. She has the Byakugan. Yeah. You didn't watch the anime, only the manga? I think the anime was good, but I did watch it in English, so, you know. The anime did it different. It's possible. It's possible. But... yes, I was very, very emotionally charged. Like, every time I thought we're fighting an endgame boss in Naruto, like, this is the final boss, and then there was like, just kidding. Wedding was anime only? Oh, really? So where does the manga finish? I didn't know that. That makes me really happy. Hey, bruv. We're talking about Naruto. And you just missed it. I lost, do you remember, like, our waifu mommy? Who had, like, she was, like, 6 feet tall and had this really cool hairstyle? Naruto becomes Hokage in the manga at the... Well, thank God the manga did it right. I'm so upset the anime did not. That's quite disappointing. Ugh. I'm a little triggered. I feel like I need tissues. But yeah, it was it's been an afternoon. I've shed some tears. I really don't want to talk to Minophilia. I really don't. I'm really mad at her. Moenbryda wanted to die. She became like Louis Swa. I understand it was willingly done, but like I'm really upset. I'm upset by this. Couple stuff was side piece after the manga ended. Oh yeah, no, I watched a lot of filler. I watched all of the filler. But it was enjoyable, but I just didn't like how the anime ended with the wedding. I just have a grievance with that. Okay, let's talk to this girl, even though I'm angry. Is that called plot armor, Shark? Because I think that sounds like plot armor. Never have I seen Urianger so utterly defeated. No one should be made to suffer such grief. Tell me about it. We will gather in the Charlean Manor to celebrate Moenbryda's life and mourn her passing. I swear to God, I'm gonna cry again. Like, how dare you give me a reward? Like, how dare you say quest complete after this? That's insulting. Oh, man. I forgot that it was a quest. In memory of Moenbryda. Okay, do you want to bet to see if I'm gonna cry again? As Moenbryda was a native of Charlean, I feel it is only fitting we gather before the mark of the scholar. Are you familiar with the stone? It is a monument found at Rathfrost, and is sacred to Thaliak, guardian deity of the City of Learning. There we shall pray for our dear friend's soul and bid her a peaceful return to the light of the Mother Crystal. I cannot believe this is a quest. Actually. Oh, it is important. Okay. I feel like this is just like breaking my heart a little bit. Like the fact that I have to walk through this and, you know, press X to pay respects is actually breaking my heart a little bit. My waifu. Now who's gonna be my waifu? It certainly isn't, Minophilia. There was a quest where you collected bodies. This is tame in comparison. Oh, this is true. This is true. I did have to collect bodies. Is it up there? Can I go up that high? Oops, nope. I have to go around. Started playing the role of damsel in distress. Right? I dislike that tremendously. Hi, Lab! Lab, 33 months, my dude. Thank you so much. Thank you for sticking around through it all. Truly. I so appreciate it. And thank you for contributing to our new sub goal, where I will dress up as a summoner, which is the class we're playing, and also as Yuna. Hopefully very soon. That's gonna be a cosplay day. But how you been? How's the kitty? Oh, did I miss it? Okay. Woo-hoo. I'm gonna cry. Hi, Deluxe. What's up? I'm just crying, you know, emotionally unstable. Normal days. I need my blankie of comfort.
Forgive me, Moenbryda. Had I been quicker or wiser.
Honestly, Midphilia, if you had been like quicker at all, she basically stumbled to the ether blade. Give me a. I'm not upset or anything.
But I was not, and you paid the price.
Yes, yes.
But you would not suffer us to wallow in our sorrow, would you? You would tell us to pick ourselves up and get on with it.
She needs to work on her inspirational speeches. This is not it.
And so we shall. We shall defend this realm and her people to the last.
Midgar Somer, hello.
Life for death, a fair exchange. Other bargains will be struck.
Sir, that's a bit insensitive right now. We're at a funeral. Damn. Y'all are just savage. Why can't I just mourn and cry? She just died! You're taking care of 2 stray kittens? Oh, do you have pictures? Or you just adopt them? Just adopt them. You need the 2 kittens in your life now. More are going to die, and he will be watching. Is that a threat? No mourning, only quest. My fifis cannot handle such things. The Last of Us. Okay, so don't spoil that game. I have not played it. It is on my list of games to play. Because I don't know anything about it. I've heard good things, but on the list. The list is very extensive. I don't think I've tried Fallout yet. So we play this game on Fridays and Sundays, and on Saturdays we're currently playing Fallout New Vegas. I don't think there's anything that happened in Fallout New Vegas that's made me sob yet. Thank you, Deluxe. Yeah, thank you. So, currently no tears for that game, but we shall see. Breathe. We're okay. Then we have said our farewells. The pall of sadness has diminished but a little. Forgive me. As antecedent, it is my job to be the pillar of strength for all others to lean upon. The audacity. Excuse me, ma'am. You were just kidnapped and taken hostage. What do you mean, pillar of strength? What? I'm the pillar of strength. I saved you. I am the awesome one. I don't know what she's talking about. I'm upset. Yet I also believe the grief we feel now is precious in its own way, and not to be lightly swept aside. Do you not agree, Dahlia? Hi, Dope. What's up? I'm just a little salty. Just small salt. You love what's coming for her? Oh, no. I can't tell if I should be worried. 'Tis as if a dagger has been thrust into my breast. I could do that literally, if you'd like. But 'tis a pain we must learn to bear if we are to forge ahead with our duty. Just a tad insensitive. The battles we have fought have taken the lives of so many. Louisoix, Moenbryda, our fellows at the Waking Sands. Their spirit and dedication to our cause, however, will never be lost as long as we rise to fight once more. I hardly need remind you of this, of course. 'Tis for my own benefit that I repeat these words, a reaffirmation of mine own chosen path. Oh shit, okay. If I do not rebuild the foundation of my resolve, I am like to collapse in a fit of weeping. My apologies again, Dahlia. There is no other to whom I could display such weakness. You are my pillar of strength, and I fear I shall have need of your steadfast presence in these days to come. Can you stop with being creepy, guys? A victory won, a comrade lost. To honor the fallen, the living forge ever on towards the light of a new day. Oh, snap. So that was it. That was 2.5. Ah, so exciting. I mean, that was intense. That was... oof. I feel like that was a big one for the end of a patch, I guess. But the chat has seen my weakness. My weakness is any sort of English reading. It is quite challenging. A Mask of Grief. Oh my goodness. Moenbryda's? I know, just honestly, just kidnap her. That's it. Have you a moment, Dahlia? I believe Ida wished a word with you. I should consider it a personal favor if you would lend a sympathetic ear to her troubles. She has not been herself since Moenbryda's passing, and my heart aches to see her so downcast. Oh, grief. I am too fragile to be consoling others. Just get quiet. Hello, Tancred. Looking cool as always. Oh, thank you for hanging, X. I'm eager to see what happens next. Thank you so much for hanging with us. Hey, it's Dahlia! Great! Oh, it's no use. I'm trying to stay positive, but it's just hard, you know? I feel like I get a lot of a Riku vibe from her. It hurts my heart to see her like this. Can you deal with it? Right? I feel like she's pawning off these jobs that are like... What is this my responsibility? I have the world to save. Can you not, like, console your friend? The thing is, I know Moan would tell me off if she saw me moping around like this. Which is why I decided to cheer myself up by getting her a special flower. I placed an order for a moon daisy with Rowena a little while ago, and it's ready to be picked up. The trouble is, I find Rowena a bit difficult at the best of times, and, well, this isn't one of them. I know it's silly, but I just can't face it at the moment, so I was wondering, do you think you could maybe collect it for me? I have the coin to pay for the flower right here. Thank you so much! I'll be waiting for you, and the daisy, at Rathfrost. Alright then. I feel like Rowena is, like, real hard-ass. Even though we've only hung out, like, twice, and she's just like, you bring me stuff, I give you other stuff. I don't know. All the NPCs are scared of her. Yeah, I don't blame her. She's kind of intimidating. So pretty. I mean, I'm afraid of her too. Shit. Hello, ma'am. I would like the flower. What could I do for you today, adventurer? Eldritch Trinkets tray? Here you are. Eh? They've got you running errands now. Them scions really know how to make the most of your talents, don't they? Sending the savor of Eorzea to the bleeding market. Fine use of your time, that is. I agree completely. Seriously, though, you'd best learn how to say no, or they'll have you mucking up the chocobo stables next. Anyway, what was it you were here to pick up? The moon daisy, was it? Here, then, take it. And tell that Yida lass that I've got a wide selection of headwear in stock if she ever decides to replace that dowdy old mask of hers. Gods knows she needs to. Yikes. Errand boy! Really, that's all we've been doing, I feel like, lately. You're not a leader of men and women like Moenbryda. I mean, is Moenbryda really a leader, though? It's so nonsensical. Wasn't I supposed to meet her? Oh yeah, we weren't supposed to come here. Silly me. I was supposed to go to the other place. Errand boys, we're the errand. I'm glad you understood where I was going with that. Whatever happened to those guys? They like dropped off the earth. I don't know if I can keep going to go visit Moenbryda's like burial site. It's kind of heartbreaking. Rowena can be so annoying. She will just not take no for an answer. Every time I visit her, she insists I replace my visor with something more fashionable. And when I tell her I like it just the way it is, she says it again. And then again. And then again. It's driving me crazy. What I mean to say is, I really appreciate you doing this for me. So anyway, let's see it. Oh, hello, my little dumpling. Hello, my little dumpling. Hello. You want to cuddle, but you don't want to kiss? You get both. Moenbryda loved these things, you know. I hope that somewhere, somehow, she knows I'm still thinking of her. Oh, Moon. Oh, Lulu. Are you gonna take off the mask? Can I see your face?
I'll never forget you, Moon. None of us will.
What if she's gorgeous? Ah, ma'am.
The song riseth to a crescendo.
Is she really hidden? I had no idea. What's happening? Dragons?
Is that what I think it is?
I don't know what it is. What is it? Oh, here we go.
Hello, can you hear me?
Hi, Alfie.
We have received grave tidings from Ishgard. Pray return to the Rising Stones at once.
What is happening? I know! Magically, now we can call people again. It's nonsense. Sorry, Lulu. I'm trying to do this with one hand. You know when a dog sleeps on you, you're not allowed to move, so... It's okay. I wonder if we're gonna go to Ishgard. Do I get a new zone? I doubt I get a new zone until Heaven's Word, huh? I just want a new zone. And the Tombstone Vendors all have the NA name. There's actually a reason for it. You don't remember when it gets revealed. Ah, okay. There's another trial. Ah, sweet. Yes. Maybe I won't go as a healer. I mean, I know you guys like my healing skills. Maher did let me res somebody. A tank died during our last one. Have I been to the Wolves' Den? I visited it and I said hello and I left. I've not I'm not fraternized. I'm not gotten to know people there. I just like to watch suffering. I've cried today. Was that not suffering enough? My apologies for the interruption. I was deeply saddened to learn of Moenbryda's passing. Her loss will be sorely felt. Alas, recent developments in Ishgard leave us little time to mourn. The envoy from Kurthus will soon arrive, and we must hasten to hear her report. Okay. You need to re-invite. Oh, yeah, no worries. No worries at all. If I don't meet my quota, my boss will fire me. Mood. The envoy is here. Who is the envoy? It's going to be replaced in 3 weeks with a solo duty. I'm glad we're doing it now then. Oh, hi, Lucia. I like you. I thank you for receiving me at such short notice. Time is of the essence, so I would forego the usual pleasantries, if I may. Certainly. You come with news of the Dravanians. Aye, the dragons have begun their attack in earnest. The first wave reached the Central Highlands a short while ago, and the battle was joined soon thereafter. Sir Emmerich himself sailed forth with a contingent of temple knights and several companies of the noble house's finest. Though the beasts were ultimately forced into retreat, our victory, if such it may be called, came at the cost of many of our own. Too many. We will not withstand a second wave should the Dravanians renew their assault. You paint a grim picture, my lady. Is it reinforcements you seek, then? We do. Though it pricks our pride, it is plain we cannot protect Ishgard with our ranks thus thinned by the Horde. So Emmerich would meet with you to discuss the possibility of enlisting your aid. I thought he didn't want to deal with the, you know, the Crystal Braves, etc. Very well, I shall depart for Kurthas at once. I must warn you, however, that the involvement of the Crystal Braves is no means assured. Our commitment is to quelling the unrest in Ul'dah must take precedence. It is with such contingencies in mind that I make another request. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn are known for sharing close ties with all 3 of the Grand Companies in Eorzea. Would you consent to plead our case to their leaders? Though I will gladly appeal to the Grand Companies on your behalf, I dare not promise a favorable reply. Why don't you like Alfie? You need say no more. Considering our past dealings with the Eorzean Alliance, I can well imagine that how our plea will be received. Exactly! Like, you guys spent, like, a whole episode here talking about how, they didn't want to deal at all with, Eorzean affairs. Like, they made a point and a whole episode about it. So, now they want our help. Look who's crawling here. I'm just saying. Ooh. But the fate of Ishgard hangs in the balance. We must explore every avenue open to us, no matter how unpromising. Oop. Oh, Lulu, move your foot. Okay, there we go. Just I see. Very well. I shall send envoys to each of the allied nations and have them present your request directly to the heads of the Grand Companies. In the event that your plea does receive a favorable answer, know that any support is certain to be conditional. Demands will be made of Ishgard. That is only to be expected. Rest assured that I speak with Sir Emmerich's authority in this matter and that our actions are fully sanctioned by the Holy See. A Holy See that's possessed, I'm just saying. Which brings me to my final request. A personal appeal to you, Warrior of Light. The Lord Commander much desires to speak with you, regardless of your fellow's involvement. You faced Midgardsormr and survived. Anything you can share of your experience may yield us an advantage over our foe. Thank you. You wear the mantle of hero well. Thanks. Should seem that the road leads us both to Camp Dragonhead. Seek me out there when you arrive, Dahlia. Why am I hilarious? What did I say? Oh, yes. Sorry, Lulu. I get excited. The Holy See is currently possessed. The dragons are attacking. This reminds me of Dark Souls. This is the bridge, and there's going to be a dragon that flies over and sets everybody on fire. Iceheart? Is she still alive? I like Emmerich. He's cute.
The sons must answer for their father's misdeeds. Only then will the cycle be broken.
I don't think that's how you break the cycle, fam. Just relax. is happening?
Brothers and sisters of the heavens, we raise our voices and join you in the chorus. The sinner's feeble magics are undone. Come, claim your retribution.
So she's with the dragons. This bitch. We'll do it, sorry. She's a wackadoodle. Well. Boop. It's hard to say mad at her. No, it's not. I'm mad at her. It seems I was the swifter Dahlia. You two, however, have arrived with time to spare, for our host has yet to make an appearance. The murmurings about camp tell of some manner of trouble at the gates of judgment. In the Lord Commander's absence, I suggest we visit the place and find out what is afoot. Okay. New zone? Is this the gate that they didn't let me cross last time? Aw, yeah. I'm ready. I figure we have to talk to them. Oop. The gates of judgment are much more than mere doors. They are the outermost layer of Ishgard's magical wards. If our first line of defense can be so easily shattered. Oh my. Hi, Gargoyle, how you doing? It's been an emotional day, I've cried. When I laid eyes upon Lady Iceheart, I felt the marrow freeze within my bones. Great. Thank you so much, Gargoyle, for gifting that to Freya and Phoenix. Both wonderful friends. Thank you so much. And for contributing to our, I think it's over here, sub-goal of cosplay as a summoner. Thanks so much. Yes, Death Parade. One of my favorites. If you've not seen Death Parade, it is a very short anime. I think 20-something episodes. Totally worth a watch. It's incredible. Yes. Cigar. Okay, I shall call you Cigar. Heretic scum! How dare they meddle with our divine protections? I shall rid our nation of their blasphemy, even if it means cutting them down one by one. I like his enthusiasm. Oh, that's a cute emote. That's adorable. We need not fret over much. There are yet several layers of arcane protection that shield our city from invasion. Mother will be fine. Oh my god. Can I tell you how much, like, Mama's boys are, like, hard no. There's even, like, a show, I think, on TLC. My coworker was talking about it. Thank you so much. About, like, it's called, I think, I'm Dating a Mama's Boy or something, and it's about these dudes who have, like, this really bizarre relationship with their moms. Like, I understand you want your mom to be safe. Like, absolutely 100%. You leave me and my mama alone. That's, I hope you love your mama. I hope you don't want to date your mama. That's weird. That is very weird. Don't be weird. Gross. What did you miss? Kef, you missed it, Moenbryda, and the whole scene? Oh, you missed a big chunk, my friend. I hope you were there to witness that. I cannot relive that. That far. Honestly, my head, Google it and watch a couple of clips. Like, these men have, like, a borderline, like, sexual tension with their mothers. It's a bizarre. They're like, oh yeah, my mom is sexy. I buy her lingerie all the time. And I'm like, ew. Like, you get help. Get help, I'm sorry. What about if you broke both your arms? Oh my god, please? Please don't go there. Don't go there. You heard the screaming and the rage. Yes, I was very upset. Very emotionally moved. You treat your girlfriend to be exactly like your mom? That's weird. That's weird. Why do you want your mom and your girlfriend to be the same? They can have similar characteristics. Like, you know, they're both maybe interested in the same hobbies, but they're not the same. You brought your mom pajamas for her last birthday? Pajamas are fine. You're not buying her, like, sexy lingerie. I think it's weird. Ew. There's a line. I feel like there's definitely a line. Does it sound like a show you want to watch? I don't know. I feel like I would watch it and cringe perpetually. I would just be like, ugh! Like, I watch just short clips on TikTok and I'm like, in physical pain. I can't do it. But I think it is on Netflix. I want to eat this, Lulu. So it seemed that the heretics struck first, and most telling, blow against Ishgard. Scions, we expected you at Camp Dragonhead. My apologies. We chanced to hear that there had been trouble at the gates, and we thought it prudent to investigate the cause. Then you have learned of the heretics' treachery. Lady Iceheart led a force of her followers against our defenders, and came close enough to dispel the first of our wards. But let us speak more of this back at the camp. Sir Emmerich awaits you. She's like, where you been, bitch? We were supposed to have a meeting. I'm having apples with chamoy. Simple and delicious. You would have to erase yourself from existence. You can watch the show. It's maybe very cringy. You bought your mom plane tickets to visit? That's so kind of you to do. See, like normal gifts. Lady Iceheart has grown bold indeed if she would risk direct action against the city. Come, let us do as we are bid and return to Camp Dragonhead. Lord Harshafont will know where Sir Emmerich means to receive us. I like Harshafont. Harshafont, I think that's what it is. He's quite a favorite of mine. He's not as cute as Sir Emmerich, but you know, I'm okay with that. Eventually we will be doing a trial. Hopefully very soon. My Lulu. Can you see Lulu on my lap? Or I'm just like sitting all awkwardly for no reason. Oop. It is reassuring indeed to behold the countenance of a friend when one's homeland teeters upon the brink of disaster. Though a single misstep could send us plunging into the abyss, your heroic presence stokes the flames of courage within my heart. Ah, but you did not come to Dragonhead to listen to my prattling. The Lord Commander has arrived and would treat you in the intercessory. Off we go then. How do I get over there? God's sake. Oop. Lulu. You make it so hard to use two hands. Oh, this down here. Duh. Greetings, madam. Shall I show you inside? I guess. She's very comfy. Comfy Lulu pins. Yes, you can relax. I thank you for coming with such haste, and apologize for my absence. Suffice it to say, Lady Iceheart and her heretics have much to answer for. Yes, we are but recently returned from the Gates of Judgment ourselves. Given the circumstances, we quite understand if you would prefer to postpone our appointed audience. On the contrary, Master Alpino, I think it more important than ever that this meeting take place. Rest assured, I shall return to my post on Ishgard's walls the moment our business is concluded. Before we move on to the subject of reinforcements, however, I would introduce you to a close friend and stalwart ally, Estinian. What? Is he gonna take off his mask? Stop. Oh my god, he's so cool. Oh my god, he's so cool. Oh! May I present to you Ishgard's Azure Dragoon. He's so— Stop! If he takes off his helmet, I'm gonna lose my mind. If he has white hair, I'm gonna even more lose my mind. An impressive title, though I confess I know precious little of the Order of Dragoons. They are formidable warriors all. Yet even among such masters of the lance, Estidian is without equal. He, out of all of the warriors of Ishgard, was chosen to wield the power of dragons and thus contend with any Dravanian. You flatter me overmuch, Lord Commander. Stop. If ever I was without equal, I am no longer, as my fellow Azure Dragoon here will attest. But yet, Eustalia, I did not come here to challenge you this day. Okay, so I have a question, real quick. If I was not a Dragoon class, would he have said that? I do have a Dragoon class. Oh, see, that's cool. That's a nice detail. Shit. I'm just, whew, did not expect him to join us. I'm very excited. Okay. Well, now that we all have been introduced, let us proceed to the matter at hand. I would share with you what we've learned of Iceheart's design, as confessed by the heretics taken captive after the assault on the gates. It would seem that Lady Iceheart and the Dravanians share a common goal, the reclamation of Nidhogg's stolen eye. Oh shit, he has that. A good thing I did the coils. Oh, I'm glad. Nidhogg, one of the 7 great worms. His name features prominently in your nation's history. Though once defeated by the hero Haldrath, the beast is said to have terrorized Kurthus since Ishgard's founding. Aye, many are the scars our walls bear from Nidhogg's relentless efforts to raise the city. The trophy Haldrath plucked from the bested worm's skull, simply known as the Eye, is a treasured relic of Ishgard, and one possessed of untold power. Should it ever be returned to Nidhogg, the dreaded creature would be restored to the height of his strength, and then no wall or ward could erect would be stout enough to deny him. Gotta do all the content? Hell yeah! I will do all the content. Goodness. How exciting. My vengeful son hath waged war against Ishgard for 1,000 years. No mortal mind could comprehend the depths of his rancor. Poor Kay! Why though? The eye itself is secreted deep within the vault. It is kept under heavy guard, surrounded by all times by men and women who've proven their loyalty to the Holy See. But through stout walls and sharp blades may suffice to discourage the heretics, the dragons are another matter. There are individuals within the Dravanian horde whom an entire company of knights would labor to repel, and say nothing of Nidhogg himself. Nor does age rob them of their strength. Through the endless march of years, the dragons endure, patient, circulating, inexorable. Inexorable? You must understand, these creatures do not share our perception of time. And that is especially true of great worms, they who spend centuries in slumber only to wake and resume their campaign as if mere hours had passed. It has been 20 years since Nidhogg last darkened our skies. 20 years for him to gather his strength and for us to bolster our defenses. And now, just as he seems primed to return, the heretics strike at the gates. You believe that Lady Iceheart is in league with the creature, then? Of that, we cannot be certain. Though we know the heretics covet the eye, we have been unable to determine their plans for it. Such questions aside, we must needs address the ragged hole in their mistress has seen fit to rend Ishgard's protections. 'Tis a weakness the Dravanians are not like to leave untested. So it would seem. You have described your plight in admirable detail, Lord Commander, yet I cannot help but wonder at your candor. Why share such sensitive information with us? I shall speak plain. Ishgard has need of allies, and I would have you bolster our front lines in readiness for the coming battle against the dragons. You didn't want to be friends. This much I expected. Unlike our arrangements concerning the Keeper of the Lake, however, you only stand to benefit from our assistance in this matter. I fail to see why we should intervene in a conflict which concerns only Ishgard and Dravania. When the Eorzean Alliance requested Ishgard's assistance during Operation Archon, you refused us. You tell him. Gondor calls for aid. But do we give them aid, though? Honestly. They did not receive us. Does it not seem grossly unjust to demand that we now risk our lives in your private war? I make no attempt to defend my country's conduct. I only ask that you consider what would follow if Ishgard were to fall. We told him this exact scenario in opposite, and now, literally, we had this conversation. Having razed our city to the ground, the Horde would have little cause to linger, and most would return to their lairs in Dravania. Soon thereafter, the ruins of Kurthas would be buried in snow, and the land would become the sole province of beasts and beastmen. Until the Garlean's arrival, that is. For you may be certain that the Empire would not hesitate to claim Kurthas. They would not even have to draw steel. And Alfie's like, ah, shit, you're right. An Imperial province sharing a border with Mordona? 7 hells. Very well, we will assist you in repelling the dragons. Damn it. The roar of a great worm may have shaken the firmament, but we of Eorzea will not abandon our Ishgardian brothers to face the coming horde alone. Nor did I ever think you would. Now, upon the matter of the roar, allow me, Sir Emmerich. Hi! Through the power of the Eye, I have become a vessel of Nidhogg's strength. His essence has stolen into my very blood. Fear not, I am in full control of my faculties, I assure you. And the Eye itself is of no relevance to this tale. It is not essential that I bear it with me wheresoever I go. Its lingering influence does, however, allow me to hear Nidhogg's voice. The worm who roared. Was Nidhogg, aye. He means to hurl his horde against the Danafin's collar and shatter the remaining wards that protect the city. There could be no doubt. The worm has summoned his minions to war. Oh dear. Well. I wanted to see Estinian's face! Though the circumstances are far from ideal, this desperate endeavor will at least provide us an opportunity to bring the sister states of Eorzea together in common cause. So Emmerich was more ruthless in his negotiations than I anticipated. I suppose one must give no quarter when one's home is at stake. But did you see the look on his face when he formally requested our assistance? Though the Lord Commander has long campaigned for Ishgard to open its gates to outsiders, I suspect this softening of the Holy See's attitude towards foreign cooperation comes at something of a bittersweet victory. The days ahead promise to be interesting indeed. I know! I wanted to see his face. Committed to a cause. Oh, it's a party. If we are to aid the Ishgardians in this war of theirs, preparations will have to be made, and soon. Hi-do-do. Before proceeding, however, we must needs return to the Rising Stones and make our report to the antecedent. Oh, alright, off we go again. Isn't that right, Lulu? Oh, go snuggle with your sister. Go snuggle over there. Oh, too much warmth. Antecedent indeed. Aye. Might need more coffee.
Alphino, it is good to see you. Tell me, what have you learned?
I did. I think I did all the way up to level 50, possibly. I might be a little behind, honestly.
Pray summon the others. Everyone must hear my report.
I don't remember if I did the
So this was all but a taste of what's to come.
Indeed. The main host advances upon Ishgard as we speak.
Whose vaunted defenses have been nullified.
Shorn of its wards, the city will bear the full force of Nidhogg's fury.
All those people.
Alphinaud is right. The Dravanians cannot be allowed to prevail. If Ishgard falls, all of Eorzea will suffer the consequences.
We must save the world.
Then you agree that we have no choice but to intervene. For the good of the realm, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn and the Crystal Braves must join the defense of Ishgard.
Let there be no ambiguity about what has been proposed. We would be directly intervening in the war.
Mm-hmm.
But if all here believe the cause to be just, then to war we shall go.
Do we get to vote on it?
The path we now embark upon is perilous, but I pray you will walk with us to the end. For those we have lost, for those we can yet save.
Then it is settled. I shall inform the Council of our intentions, and request that they contribute their own forces to the defense of Ishgard.
At least give me some kind of perk, you know? Albert. We're still suspicious of him. I'm a little suspicious of him. We still never found who gave all these people their guns. Volunteer Dragon Slayers. Alrighty. I bid the Archons travel to their assigned nations. Should the members of the Alliance agree to pledge Grand Company soldiers to Ishgard's cause, our comrades will be on hand to act as intermediaries for the duration of the conflict. The small matter of persuading the Alliance leaders to grant such support, I leave to Alphinaud. Honestly, let him handle it. For you, my friend, a different task awaits. Uh-oh. I would have you reach out to your fellow adventurers and gather what allies you may for the coming siege. I would also have you consider the matter of our own security. Revenant's Toll is but a short flight from the snowfields of Kurthus. It is not unimaginable that the fighting may spill across the border. Pray, brief Saffborn on the brewing conflict and discuss potential contingencies. The frontier settlers must be prepared for aught that might wing over its way over our walls. I only hope that such precautions prove unnecessary. Before you leave, might I suggest that you have Tataru accompany you? She has a talent for administration and a firm grasp on the practical challenges we may encounter. Oh dear. I don't know if I want to take Tataru anywhere outside. This poor little Lala just... she's fragile. She's fragile. Worst scion... No. She's... I don't even know if I would consider her a scion. She's more like the receptionist. Like, no. We are rather close to Kurthus, aren't we? We'd best see to our own defenses and take stock of our supplies. Oh, and we'd also need to have beds and bandages laid out, just in case. A good receptionist is ready for any eventuality. Let's go, Adalia. I have 101 things to discuss with Slackborn. That's literally her role. Yes, I just said! She's just the receptionist. Like, what am I coming along with this for? Oh, for Pete's sake. just do these odd jobs. I appreciate the warning. If war is coming to Kurthus, then the toll must be made ready. I'll increase the number of patrols and lookouts immediately. I'll also see about finding a room for an infirmary, as well as temporary housing for victims of conflict. Ishgard has done well by us in the past, and I would return the favor. But as for rounding up volunteers for the fight itself, I'm afraid I must disappoint you. I will not send my fellow guild members to die on Ishgardian soil, and I am certain headquarters will say the same. There will be no official Adventurers Guild present at this siege. That said, each adventurer is of course free to do as he or she will. I shall have a word with some of my more capable colleagues on your behalf, and you might try your own luck here in Revenant's Toll. I dare say there are a few stout souls about town who will answer your call to arms. She actually keeps things running while Moenbryda is off getting kidnapped. This is true. She is probably more useful than Moenbryda. She needs someone to protect her. She's a vegetable they bruise easily. Remember the cabbage? Oh, the poor cabbage. Never had a chance. Let's get started, shall we? We have a town to rouse. Ooh, you look cool. Ooh, so fancy. I love how, like, all of your vital organs, though, are completely exposed. I'm just saying. Oh, goodness. I didn't know we were going to have a scene in each interaction. Hello! Spare me your talk of glory and fame. I am not in the habit of volunteering for lost causes. I have survived this long by trusting my instincts, and my instincts tell me to stay well away from Ishgard. Well, alright then. You could have just said no, thank you. Rude. Need more coffee. We are errand boys. I'm not sure that's better than receptionist. So sad. Your soft underbelly is protected by plot armor. Ah, see, I didn't think of that. Ishgard sounds like she's in a right mess. But that ain't what I wanted to talk about. I need you to cast your mind back to that scuffle with the Empire about the processing plant. A lad from Little Alamigo by the name of Wilrid was there with the 4th on that day, and I want you to know if you've seen him since. Have you? God damn it, I feared as much. No one's bloody seen him. It's like the ground opened up and swallowed him whole. But that ain't all. Around the time Wilrid stopped turning up for duty, them black market weapons went missing from our vault in Ul'dah. So now, of course, the Braves suspect the lad of making off with the goods. Folk like to believe our company's a disciplined fighting force, but as you and me both know, there's no more than a motley of collection of mercenaries and adventurers and Grand Company veterans. The only thing that binds us together is some vague oath about fighting for the freedom of all. That and the steady pay. Now, compared to most others in this crew, Wilrid's a fresh-faced novice, a bleeding whelp amongst wolves. But the boy's got passion. When he talked about being a guardian of Eorzea, he bloody well meant it. A lad like him wouldn't rob us blind and bugger off like that. He ain't the type. And this is just between you and me. There's a fact that the lad wanted to tell me about something queer he noticed in the ledgers. Something about the Braves' numbers not adding up. Aye, there's a villain at the end of this trail I've stumbled on, and I'll bet me good eye it ain't young Wilrid. Any road. You've got a war to wait, so I'll let you get on. I just thought someone should know. I'll be seeing you, Dahlia. It's the people who look into this stuff end up dead, so I hope he doesn't die. Good grief. I wonder who is the traitor in the midst. So Ishgard seeks sellswords to bolster its ranks, eh? Though I'm not sure I like the sound of this siege, these nobles will surely be generous with their rewards. Ah, but I've pledged myself to guard Revenant's Toll. Modest work though it is. I am loath to break the terms of my contract. What to do? What to do? That's okay. You're sure everything is fine? I don't believe you. I just don't want it to be, what's his name? Ilberd? Something? Ilberd? Ilberd. Something like that. Volunteer my services in the defense of Ishgard? I think not. Dragons claim the lives of every one of my brothers. I do not mean to offer them mine. 'Twas to escape such a fate that I took up the mantle of adventurer in the first place. I would sooner die in the pursuit of fortune than be huddled behind an icy wall. Okay, that's fine. You could have just said no thank you. Grief. Aha! I was like, you're above me, aren't you? Sell me blade to the Ishgardians? Well, them dragons are a fearsome lot, but I'd slay me a fair share if a coin was good. I've worked for one of them knights before, you know. Watched me like a bloody hawk he did. Still, I'd put up with worse than that for a heavy purse. That's fine, everybody has a price. I guess that's kind of helpful? Sort of? There you are, Dahlia. So did you sway any hearts? Yes, always. 1 or 2, eh? Well, added to mine, that makes 3 or 4, not including Slackhorn's friends. We won't have the largest company in the army, but I'd say 1 Revenant's Toll veteran is worth a dozen clanking knights at least. Oh, I've been so caught up with recruiting, I almost forgot. There's been word from Alfie. Apparently, the Alliance leaders are convening in Ul'dah to discuss Ishgard's plight. And they've requested your presence, as usual. Anyway, you'd best make your way to Ul'dah, or you'll be late. Alfino said that he would meet you at the Royal Promenade. Aw, oh, man, some shit's about to go down. Every time I go to the Promenade and meet all of the people, I'm like, okay! Oops. But we shall see. And didn't Nanimo actually, she wanted to step down as Sultana. She hasn't done that yet, I figure. Man, there's so many things going on at once, man. It's like stressing me out a little bit. My apologies for calling you away from your tasks. I had hoped to proceed with these negotiations 1 leader at a time, but it seems my urgent requests for an audience have prompted a gathering of the council. Needless to say, I feel obliged to attend. The Alliance leaders are already seated within. Let's join them, shall we? Okay. We don't really have the manpower to spare.
We are well aware of Ishgard's dilemma, and we agree with your assessment.
Then I trust there are no objections to the Crystal Brave's intervention.
Ul'dah has none.
Gridania does not object.
The Crystal Braves are yours to command, Alfino. Do what you will. We shall pray for your success.
It was my hope that you would offer more substantial aid than prayer. I know it is within your means.
I mean, he's like, I'm sorry, thoughts and prayers are not enough. Oh my god, Alfie.
Do not presume that you have knowledge of our every concern. The Garleans and the Beast Tribes are but 2 of many. We are not in a position to contribute greatly to the defense of Ishgard. Not when our own homes are still under siege.
We dare not leave our interests in Cartano undefended as well. Telegi Adalegi and his ilk would seize control of the territories in our absence.
Just kill him. Just accidentally have him fall off of a cliff. Nobody would know.
The enemy is at their gates, and you would cower behind yours?
Shh, no you wouldn't.
No one is cowering, boy. We will offer what support we can.
Really? Yeah.
Aye, support. A handful of men and no more.
Would that we could commit more than a token force to this cause. Yet there are others to whom you might turn. The free companies ever want for work.
Ah, yes. The free companies. They're not like to turn you down.
I beg your pardon? You would entrust the survival of Ishgard to sell swords?
I mean...
Crises like these are the very reason why this alliance was formed. It is our duty to aid our fellow man.
Well, sure, but if they don't have enough bodies, Alfie, like, I don't know what you're expecting.
My duty is to my country and my people.
She's not wrong.
If you expect us to place the welfare of a foreign power above our own, you're going to be sorely disappointed. Lest you doubt, Limsa comes first, then the Alliance, and finally, circumstances permitting, Ishgard and the rest. If you cannot understand so simple a concept, then you have no place at this table.
Oh, snap.
Forgive me, Admiral. I was careless in my choice of words.
I suggest you assemble a party of elite adventurers, assuming you haven't already. Your fellows served us well during Operation Archon. I dare say they will do so again.
What are you looking at me for, dude? Get out of here.
If I may, Your Grace, I wish to propose a redistribution of forces.
I know, I was like, where's Nanimo?
If we entrust the security of Uldar to the Brass Blades for a time, we can dispatch a larger force to Ishgard.
She's just been in her own thought. Hello?
Your Grace?
Yes. Yes, of course. Do what you will.
She sounds... What's going on, Nanimo?
Is Her Grace not feeling well?
To the best of my knowledge, Her Grace is in perfect health.
Ma'am, did you not see that attitude she had? She's not well.
I see. Carry on.
Maybe it's just me, but I trust nobody. Like, I would be perpetually paranoid. I'm like, she looks suspicious too. Everybody looks suspicious, damn it. Ah, I want to know more. Once again, I owe you an apology. It seems you've been conscripted into leading a contingent of adventurers on yet another mission of inestimable danger. But I fear we have been left with a little alternative. We cannot well abandon Lord Harshvalt and Sir Emmerich to their fate. We must abide by the Council's decision, as short-sighted as it is, and strive to fulfill our roles as Eorzea's guardians. I feel like Alfie takes on too much. Like, we were taking on too much. Captain Ilbert, what's news? Then the assault has begun. We have but this moment concluded our audience with the Alliance leaders. Move our forces into position. Your unit will join House Durandare at the Steel Vigil. Man the cannons alongside the knights, and thin the Dravanian horde ere they descend upon Ishgard. I will join you as soon as I am able. Dahlia, I would have you and your adventurer allies bolster the defenses at the Steps of Faith. Reports first to Sir Masselaine at the Gates of Judgment, and he will direct you to where you are needed most. May the gods grant us victory. Read. Just because you're paranoid doesn't mean they aren't after you. That you are not helping! I'm so paranoid. Everybody's after me. That's like my perpetual fear, you know? I'm assuming this is the instance trial. Is there something coming up? If we're gonna kick butt. Let's go unlock it. Where is this? Oh, I was close. I still can't get to the other one. Okay, let's go to campfire. Oh, right here. Oops. What must properly be tenderized by the sword? Ah, but you just missed it. We had all of Moenbryda's story just broke me to tears. You are appointed captain of the sellsword contingent? Then welcome! There is no shortage of blade work to be done. As we speak, Dravanian skirmish parties are harrying positions across the Central Highlands. I have assigned the Crystal Braves and your fellow adventurers to contain these scattered attacks, and for the present, I would have you join them. This is, of course, merely a precursor to the assault on Ishgard proper. The wily serpents seek to divide and confuse our forces, and we will not be so easily drawn out of position. The Temple Knights will remain on the Steps of Faith and continue our preparations. When the Horde arrives in force, they shall face a wall of Ishgardian steel. Report back to me once their advanced skirmishes are slain. Alrighty. You left thy mommy. She was my waifu. She was. We have to go there. Okay. Did you want to come kill the baddies with me? And I do have to do some killing, it looks like, before I get there. Hurry up and cry up, kitty. Who is this? Oh, hi, Hayden! Look at you sitting on your chicken. You're defending the gates. Well, I don't know if it's gonna put me in an instance. You're chilling, so I'll leave you chilling. I'm not used to flying over, like, empty space. What class am I? Oh shit, I'm in my healer class. Oh no, can I change classes in the middle of this? Oh fuck. I forgot I'm playing a healer! Don't mind me, I'm just gonna die slowly. At least my burgle. Remind me where Art of War is. It's around here somewhere. There it is. That's right. That's my AoE. Thank you. Thank you for coming to my rescue because I decided to play the wrong class. Just kill it? Yeah! Just don't die! I forgot I was playing a healer. Yes, my bad. This gotta be switched. Thank you. Healers are DPS with a heal button. Oh, but, yeah. I'm not very good at the DPS part when I'm trying to heal. I get really paranoid. I'm a very paranoid, healer. It's, I do a lot of button spamming. Tell me this doesn't look like Dark Souls, dude. It'll let me climb. No, this game is phenomenal. I feel like the classes are so far all fun to play, but some more challenging than others, definitely. Okay, let me not be a healer for a minute. Can I not land? There we go. Aren't you the cutest little snowman? Oh my god, I want to hug you. Can I hug you? Oh my god, I want one so bad. Oh, you're so cute. I'm just gonna take you home and put you in my pocket. Now that I'm actually not useless. You can shoot lasers, you're basically unkillable. Oh, you're Sage. I think Freya said they were gonna work on Sage as well. That'll be in a cash shop. You're trying to make me spend my money? I will. I'll do it. Can it fly? Oh, I forgot to summon my Carbuncle. It's equally powerful and also unkillable. I have been a floor examiner as a scholar, I think, as well, though. Unfortunately. But mostly when I'm playing Dragon. I just professional at looking at the floor. Cash shop playing real life bills. I mean, I don't want to be homeless, so I must pay my bills. Thank you, my friends, for not letting me die here. Who told you not to be playing this winter last year? What was I doing winter last year? I was moving! I was moving again. You know, I'm like basically a nomad, and I move every few months. But we're okay now. I need more coffee. Good grief, I need more coffee. I'm on the wrong side of the gate. Are you kidding? Give me a break, game. Excuses? Get out of here with that. Dragons are more animation locked than most other jobs in the game. It seems programmed to drop AoE while you're in the middle of a jump and can't move. If I don't have to take blame, I will take that. Yes, thank you. What news, adventure? The reinforcements decimated, you say? Dravanian devils, damn their scaly hides. Hold fast to your grief and fury, my lady. We will avenge their deaths of your fellows in the battle to come. Do we get to do it? Is this the name of the dungeon? The Steps of Fate? Power Ranger emotes? Oh shit. Ere you commit yourself to the siege, you should know what it is you are tasked with defending. Beyond the gates of judgment lie the Steps of Faith, a great bridge of stone that leads directly to the city of Ishgard. More than simply a means to cross the Sea of Clouds, the bridge serves as a foundation for the arcane wards form the barrier we call Danifin's Collar. Alas, in dispelling the barrier's outermost layer, that thrice-damned witch ice heart stripped the bridge of its protection, and thus are the dragons now able to land unhindered upon the Steps of Faith. Should the Duranians succeed in destroying the remainder of the wards, the winged devils will be free to swarm within the city itself. Needless to say, we cannot suffer that to happen. It shall be our task as defenders to prevent any harm from coming to those parts of the bridge wherein the wards are sealed. All now rests on us, adventurer. Lead your comrades out into the Steps of Faith and prepare to meet the horde. May the fury guide your blades. Most... Ooh, Steps of Faith now accessible. Hell yeah! And this is a dungeon? Sir Ennick makes a point of putting former events there after a year or so they have to neither have to repeat rewards, nor do players who missed the event. See, I really like that. I really like that. Because even the ones that are sort of going on right now, with this, where is it? Currency of the irregular tombstones. Like, it's all of the rewards, the mounts that I wanted are able to be earned different ways. And I think that's just a really nice feature. Like, hey, you couldn't get that? That's okay. We'll have it available for you later. I like that. This one is getting replaced. I'm glad we get to do this. I will take you with me, Hidden. Anyone else want to come? I am not healing this one because it was too stressful. I'm going to go as DPS. We do have room. They should let you buy them for in-game currency. Oh, Hidden, be quiet. Why don't you heal, Mr. Man? You're going as a bard. Square Enix is pretty good about not having rewards be super exclusive, and they're replacing the steps, so I hear. Next week is the summer event, which will have some new beach glam. It will eventually be in the cash shop later. Is there a special currency? I want to do it. Just don't step on this boss. Don't get stepped on. But what if I'm into that? I'm really not into that. Please don't make it weird. I mean, I did, what's his name? Rotating all by myself, and that, if you want to see that, it's in my clips. I nearly had, like, an existential crisis while doing that man solo. It was a lot. I'm just gonna eat my apple.
That's what she said.
That's inappropriate. I don't think you're gonna be into that. I'm not into that. I'm not weird. You're weird. Let me go grab my second cup of coffee, then we can start this. Give me just like 2 minutes. Okie dokie. If you want to see the unique stuff, there are cannons that you run to and use against the boss and ads. Okay. I'm down. Right. Ooh, brr, 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 brr. I got so cold. The steps of fate. How many of these do I have? Oops, that's not it. Okay, no, we got plenty. Oh, yeah. I got a lot of those. I clipped a whole bunch of them where I just scream excessively. Feel free to watch them. They're all on TikTok. It sends chills through me. Ooh. Trigger warning, I do scream when I'm excited. Uni's streaming? Oh my god, I just got... Of course he streams when I stream. This pain in the ass. Makes me so bad. He doesn't stream for like months, and then while I'm streaming, he's like, oh, I'm gonna go live. It's so butthurt. I was thinking about him this morning, too. Brr, 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 brr. I don't know what I'm gonna do for dinner today. I know it's still kind of early, but I was gonna have a burrito for lunch, and then I really wasn't craving it, so I had grilled cheese instead. We have 2 healers and 2 tanks and we're waiting. DPS problems, right? It must, see, now you join us in our struggle. Have I considered food? I had grilled cheese! Grilled cheese is food. I don't know what I'm gonna do for dinner, though. I don't know what I'm feeling like. It depends on... I don't know. Honestly, TMI. It depends on where I am on my... if my period's gonna start or not, because some days I just want to eat a lot, and then some days I don't want to eat at all. And today is kind of one of those days I don't feel like eating at all. Sharp cheddar. It is one of my favorites. It is delicious. It was really good. Broccoli cheese soup. That sounds delicious as well. I've been putting cheese on my broccoli when I make chicken. So that's been... I've been on a little cheese kick. Hello. That's a big dragon. I don't think he wants to invite us. That's literally Dark Souls. Out. You want to get I want to get stepped on. I want to get... You want him to crush me. If you say so, dude. Alright, who's tanking? Good luck, fam. Ah, shit. You weren't kidding. Holy cow. I'm assuming kill the ads. My healing buttons. Oh no. Eh? What happens if he reaches the gate? Do we lose? I think we lose. What about the cannons? We're supposed to be using the cannons. Oh, wait, they're destroyed. Never mind. No cannons. Did we lose? We gotta get them long before he gets to them. You can run them as soon as he breaks the barrier. Oh, he's supposed to break the barrier. Okay. I thought that was the end. Okay, so there's the cannon. I just have to get there. How do I use this? Can't be that. I don't know if it's actually doing any damage. Oh shit. A Abandon? Abandon? How do I... There we go. I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine. It's fine, it's fine. Includes the ads? Ah, okay. So it doesn't actually do anything to him. I guess it's kind of useless. He was playing the ads anyway. Very minimal ad control here. Tower cannons are for the bus. Okay, left on the right side of the big chairs. Ah, okay. I see. Are we gonna... Is he gonna die before we get there? Or I don't know how this works. Is it possible that he died before we get there? Yeah, it's right there. I see it. Like, is someone doing it? Not doing it. Okay, so this whole thing is becoming a solo. I'm very curious how that's gonna play out. Good job, team. I'm so cute. You have problems with people getting to the towers. Is it necessary to you? I mean, I don't know if even we did it or not. Ah, okay. When it was new. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. You have to do the mechanic. They nerfed it so hard. That's okay. It's not current content. You don't need to struggle as much. I'm okay with this philosophy. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. The dragons, they're withdrawing. Victory is ours. My ragtag group of people here. King Mogul Mog Trial? How so? I like that one. It was fun. Granted, I did hardly anything. 10 extra minutes. That's a shame. Hi, Estinian! One of Nidog's greatest champions slain. The Horde will not soon recover from this blow. Let me see your face. But what of you, Nidog? Why did you not join your minions and make of this battle a slaughter? Have you grown so fond of the stench of your lair? Mayhap you prefer to have your allies fight your battles for you. You have a girl to do your bidding now, do you not? No matter. I shall slay Iceheart and all the rest. But I yearn to spill the blood of the great worm Nidhogg, and only your death will sate my lance. I feel like that's kind of a come on. I'm just saying. Oh, good night, Prof. Thank you so much for hanging with us. We shall continue Fallout tomorrow. I hope I see ya. Have a good night. This Steps of Faith used to be a nightmare. I believe that. I know. I'm curious to see what it'll look like after it's redone. Curious. But I'm glad we got to do it as a group. Who's smacking me? Hello. Oh, Alfie. What do we do now? Dahlia, the dragons are routed. Lest you wonder, the fighting at Steel Vigil was also fierce, but my crystal braves were not found wanting. New zone? Hello, sir. I like him. Commander Leveilleur, Dahlia, true to your word, you arrived to aid us in our hour of need. On behalf of the Holy See and the people of Ishgard, I offer you my humble thanks. When do we get to beat up the Pope? The Pope is possessed. Though I would stay and lavish you with well-deserved praise, I fear I must away to oversee the aftermath of the siege. Not all dragons are fled, and there are yet wounded to be carried from the field. Pray, let us meet anon that I might express my thanks with proper courtesy. I too would offer my thanks, Dahlia. Through your deeds, we've achieved a victory of singular importance. With the Dravanian horde thus weakened and scattered, a threat to Ishgard has been greatly diminished. And mayhap equally significant, the Holy See must now recognize the necessity of cooperation with foreign powers. I doubt it. Long have they barred their gates against the outside world, but I am confident that the day will soon come when Ishgard proclaims itself a member of the Eorzean Alliance once more. Much have we sacrificed in our struggles against the dragons and primals, the Ascians and the Empire. But, step by unfaltering step, we march ever nearer to our goal. And as ever, the journey is made with you in the van, of course. The victory you've won this day gives us greater hope for the morrow. This music is just making it even more epic. 'Tis a hope that shall sustain us in the days to come and bear us past the many evils that yet seek to hinder our progress. Yes, we've done well, my friend, and I, for one, would take a moment to savor the enormity of our achievement. Indy 4 Minfiele is going to call me right now. The demands for duty, however, allow me little time for levity. I must accompany Captain Ilbrid back to Ul'dah and reassign those braves whose squads have suffered heavy losses. You, my friend, have earned a rest at the Rising Stones. Pray return to Revenant's Toll and share your tale with Minfilia in person. Oh, I was like, where's my screen? Okay, off we go to the Rising Stones. Whoop. Do 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 do. I always forget that the mounting is it's backwards from WoW. You can actually teleport with a mount. Do 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 do. Thank you, friends, for running through that with me. I'm glad I didn't have to get too technical with it. And it's kind of nice that even though if you're like a novice, kind of like me in the game, that you're still able to make progress and get through stuff. I don't want to say with relative ease, but like there isn't like a skill barrier. Dahlia, welcome back. Alfino sent word of the siege, and of course, of the role you played in ending it. Your deeds never cease to amaze me, Dahlia. Thank you. It just doesn't come until later. RIP! I'm like, this isn't the MMO part? No? Administrative decisions. You don't need skill to experience the story. Yeah, that's really what I meant. I mean, I've not done sort of endgame content yet. No, I wouldn't say I've done any. Well, we did the Coils of Bahamut, but that was more of a sightseeing adventure. We did it unsynced, so everybody else just kind of killed stuff while I pranced around and listened to dialogue. It was great. As long as you look cute, it's all that matters. You must be weary, Dahlia. Now may very well be your only chance to... Antecedent... Oh no, Tataru. Hello. A messenger from Ul'dah arrived with a missive for you. Uh-oh. A royal seal. Curious indeed. Ah, an invitation. I'm getting goosebumps. On behalf of the Council of the Eorzean Alliance, Her Royal Majesty Nanamo Unamu invites the Scions of the Seventh Dawn to attend a feast at the Royal Palace of Ul'dah in honor of Ishgard's recent victory. It would seem we are to be recognized for our part in lifting the siege. You, for your valiant efforts as commander of the adventurers contingent, and the Archons for their earnest attempts to rouse the city-states. Truly, I find it strange that the Alliance leaders should think themselves deserving of a place at such a celebration. All three refused to deploy their standing armies, preferring to send hastily assembled companies of sellswords, many of whom perished ere the siege began. Are they truly so brazen as to seek to share in the glory of your triumph? Ah, but mayhap they simply seek a pretext to meet with the Ishgardians while the mood is yet jubilant. Such an occasion would present a fine opportunity to press for Ishgard's return to the Eorzean Alliance. We've yet a scarce time to mourn Moenbryda, and I, for one, am in no mood to carouse. But I suppose we must put away our grief for the good of the realm. Though you were promised rest, I fear I must insist that you also attend. It would be strange celebration indeed if the victorious hero were not present. Pray, content yourself with the thought that such occasions may bring about monumentous change, and this without recourse to bloodshed. Tataru, if you would do me the favor of contacting the rest of the Scions. Of course, Antecedent. And please let me know if there's anything else I can do. I want a receptionist too, shoot. Curious, I've never known Tataru to sigh such requests. Could aught be amiss? Uh-oh. She's gonna go send me to find out, isn't she? I just want to go to the party. I just want to go to the party. It's literally a party for me. Like, can I just wear something cute? No? Oh, she's not at her desk. Shocker. Thank you! I think it was awesome. Thanks so much for the help. I'm very excited and slightly nervous about losing more characters. Tataru is conspicuous by her absence. Tataru, I believe she just stepped outside. Now that I think of it, she did seem rather preoccupied. Oh no. I have to search for her. I hate when there's not a marker on the map. Alright, if I was Tataru, where would I go? Is there like a... oh, there's a general area. Okay, she wasn't that far. No need for panic. Yet. Oh, Dahlia, it's you. I didn't mean to worry anyone. It's nothing, really. Well, it's not nothing, exactly, but I feel like it's nothing compared to the towering trials you and the others face every day. I swear to God, if she's out of, like, toilet paper, I'm gonna be so pissed. Exactly, Future! What's a child? Just because she's small in stature does not mean she's a child. And that's why I should probably talk to Minfilia before things get any worse. You know what? Always know what to say, Dahlia. I'm so glad we had this little chat. What the fuck was the point of this? Oh, brother. What is this nonsensical quest? Could she not have just talked to Minfilia to begin with? Run it by Minfilia, run it by the boss. Could you not have done that before? I had to step outside and, like, drag you in. Driving me bonkers. Is Tataru supposed to be a child? I don't think so. I think she's just young. Is she gonna retire? I don't know what we're gonna do if she retires. Yes, Tataru? You have my undivided attention. Okay, Freya, thank you so much. I know you stay up really late, and I so appreciate you coming in and helping out and stuff. Thank you so much. Just imagine not being able to fly. No, that's nonsense. No, absolutely not. I refuse. Permanent timeout. That's not nice. No, just a potato. Oh, that's so sad. I've been hesitant to broach the subject, what with all the recent excitement, but Dahlia made me realize there's no time like the present, and time is what I'm here to ask you for. She wants a vacation? I'm not sure I understand. If you wish to be excused from your duties for a time, you certainly have earned the rest. A dark god, I swear. But I suspect that lying abed is far from your intent. You know me too well, Antecedent. There is, in fact, something I've been wanting to try my hand at. I swear, professional gambler. Along with the adventurers and the Crystal Braves, the Scions are constantly being thrown into dangerous battles and deadly predicaments. I'm not taking you to the front lines, Tataru. Stop. Even Hoary Boulder and Co-Tenant have been promoted from guard duty to fill our need for competent warriors. And so it seems right that I too should acquire the power to defend myself, and others more importantly. When I return, I shall be both your receptionist and your bodyguard. Oh my. Tataru, you're like the size of my... You're up to my knees. Oh, dear. The fact that Moenbryda needs a bodyguard is actually ridiculous. But, oh, brother. Whoa, hey! You hearing this shit, Lulu? That's the first time I've almost been knocked to the ground by a Lalafell. I've never seen Miss Tataru so determined. Has aught befell which I might help, Antecedent? Not at present, thank you. Was there something you wanted to ask of me? Oh yes, pray excuse my distraction. An adventurer who was to join us for escort duty was injured while out on patrol. I asked her. And I fear we cannot properly defend the scholars entrusted to our protection without the aid of at least one more guard. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Therefore, I humbly request that another adventurer, one of the capable kind, of course, be assigned to our party. Very well. I shall consider the potential candidates and provide you with a replacement as soon as I am able. My thanks, Antecedents. I take my leave of you. Don't make me do it, I swear, Moenbryda. They went and just remodeled everything. And no, it was really good. I mean, I can't complain. I love flying. It's not as bad as Blizzard. Don't even. Oh, there's 2 quests? Oh, 2 quests. A power to defend oneself? Tataru has ever been full of surprises. And now that I think on it, I do recall Urianger mentioning that she had developed an interest in Arcanima. Mayhap she hopes to gain admittance into the Arcanist Guild in Limsa? Yes, that'll be the way of it. Would you be so kind as to journey to the guild and see that all is well? It is doubtless unwarranted, but I'm surely not alone in my concern for her safety. I don't know if we've had multiple MSQ quests going at once for a while. I wonder, do you perchance recall the commitment I made to furnish Hoary Boulder with a capable adventurer? Well, I'm sorry to say that I have as yet been unable to do so. Now I realize that you're rather more than a capable adventurer, and that escort duty is frankly beneath a woman of your talents, but I have no one else to turn to at the present. Might you be willing to forego rest and assist us in this matter? Moenbryda, why don't you do it? This shit makes me so triggered. Generous to a fault, I thank you, Dahlia. Now, it seems only fair that I explain the import of the task in question. For some time, the Order has employed a handful of scholars to travel around Eorzea, taking etheric readings that might better understand the impact of primal summonings. Naturally, it behooves us to ensure our employees' safety, so we ask the adventurers in our service to serve as escorts. Hoary Boulder and Co-Tenant were to act as 2 such escorts, as was a 3rd adventurer. Alas, due to the injury, said adventurer is not present to fit for duty, hence my need to impose upon your goodwill. You are truly a pillar of strength, Dahlia. I know. I would take my medal now. Hoary Boulder will share with you the details of your task. He should be waiting for you outside. Be safe. I'm gonna be mad at Moenbryda for the rest of my playthrough. I don't know if she's this fucking annoying yet. Optional because of the MSQ and needing to move some stuff around. Ah, okay. Pray return. Pray return is a meme. Why be surprised? I'm not surprised. I'm salty. Like, why can't Moenbryda do these nonsensical errands? I mean, to be fair, I'm just being picky because, like, This game is so deep with its questing. Like, there's so much to do. The story is like, there's so much depth to it that when it makes me do like fool's errands, I feel a little insulted. Like, I know you have to sprinkle them in there, but come on, you know? Because like WoW is perpetually like, oh no, why don't you go and kill 50 deer? Why don't you go and skin some boars or something? I don't know. It's not that deep. They generally mean to come here. Oh goodness. Like a typical RPG, there's this silly quest. I guess I'm just being picky. She's the boss. Doesn't mean she can't get her hands dirty. What is this? I'm not paid enough for these. Deer meat is probably delicious. I wouldn't know. I don't even know which quest this is. Where is Hoary Boulder? Is he inside? Is he fucking inside the building? He is inside the building. Son of a bitch. What are you two doing? Causing trouble? My little doggies. I walked right past him and I didn't notice. That's my bad. Ah, Dahlia, is it true that you agreed to lend us a hand? I totally beat this guy up like 2 streams ago. And his friend. Huzzah! What did I tell you, co-tenant? Our misfortune is becoming a blessing, an opportunity to serve alongside the Warrior of Light herself. Need I remind you, we have 3 scholars to escort, each of whom will take a different route. True, but our mission is the same. Separated by bombs we may be, but in spirit, we shall all be together. Oh, brother. Collect 4 paws from a wolf, kill 1 wolf, 1 paw. 1 paw if you're lucky. The drop chance was like so trash. The pacing gets better? Oh, good. I mean, I'm being really picky. I'm not complaining. I'm complaining a little bit, but it's not that deep. If such thoughts bring you joy, you are welcome to think them. I do them. Lulu wants to hello. Hello. All I say is hello, Lulu. To more practical concerns, Dahlia, we would have you attend to the scholar charged with surveying the South Shroud. He is waiting at Camp Tranquil as we speak. All you need to do is follow the man. He will determine the most appropriate locations to take his readings. In spirit, Dahlia, in spirit, we shall be together every step of the way. This man's a loony. You need 3 things, you kill 3 things. Yeah. Heaven's word. On the weirdness is gone, the pacing gets better, direction gets better, voice acting gets better. I have yet to experience it. We need to go visit the Arcanist's Guild, Lulu. Oh, I forget I can fast travel. Like, while I'm in a building. Hi, Lulu. You are just so cute and happy. It's actually the truth. I'm glad. I've heard nothing but positive, so I have not to complain. She likes giving kisses. She doesn't like receiving kisses. Why don't you want a kissy kissy? Oh, I want a squishy. Oh, okay. Lulu, I can only use my 1 arm. She going to be an Arcanist? No, I cried too. I've cried twice so far. Once at the coils, and then once today for Moenbryda. It was much sad face. Do I have to go down? I figure I have to go down. Wait, are you down here somewhere? Oh, is that his Tataru? Okay. Hey, look, I'm a summoner too. It's just like a summoner party. Dahlia, what are you doing here? I had to come check on you, my child. Heaven's word hit it was night and day. Okay, we're almost there. I didn't mean for her to worry. That's the last thing I wanted. Putting an end to such worries is precisely the reason why I'm here, don't you see? I, Tataru Taru, shall become a great and powerful arcanist. And now, at Mistress Thubbergeim's behest, I must go and complete a special training exercise until we meet again. Alright. The voice acting is ours. I mean, I haven't heard any post this wherever I'm at voice acting. I cannot wait to see how much it improves, because I don't think there was an issue with it now. Near in the Rockies, and I heard Fizy scream in anger. I was so mad. I was so mad because everybody, like, I assume if you played the game, you knew it was coming, and I just had no idea, and I was like, the fuck. Once you hear the new ones, you'll be shocked. So they say. We'll let you know when we get there. I hope it's not too different, because, like, I have sort of gotten used to some of it, you know? Even though it might be ridiculous. If it isn't Dahlia, what brings you to the guild? Please take care of Tataru, she's a menace. So are you acquainted with our newest member? An arcanist of your experience must see that her potential is somewhat lacking. I think it's just kind of funny that, like, all of the classes that have been, like, integrated into our story thus far have been classes that I play. Like, I play a summoner, I play an arcanist, so it's kind of funny. Nevertheless, she would not be denied, and that goes now to undertake her first trial, a simulated inspection of 3 crates. Doubtless you recall receiving similar training under Kalaya's supervision. I remember that. A thought occurs to me. Why not oversee Tataru's training yourself? God damn it. Given your relationship with the girl and your familiarity with the task, I think that you are the ideal choice. You need only head to the cliffs outside of the Zephyr Gate as before and observe at a distance. Have I unlocked the next quest? An Ija... What? This is the next one, isn't it? No, it isn't. What is that one for? I thought Ishtola had the summoner quests. If I wasn't a summoner class, would she still make me do this? Oh, for Pete's sake. Yeah. Ah, glamours, I see. What's the quickest way over there? Oh, you... She burped. I don't know if you heard Lulu. That was one hell of a burp, Lulu. Damn, Lulu. That was one hell of a burp, Lulu. Jesus. Hot damn. They make your carbuncle look... Oh, I didn't know you could do that! I kind of like how my carbuncle looks. How else could it look? Oh, I don't know if I'm interested in that. I might be. Titan or Garuda or Ifrit, or you can make a red or yellow. Oh. I kind of like the blue, but I'm sort of interested. Okay. I'll probably Google the different colors and see which one looks prettiest. Reminds you of Pikachu. I was saying that I'm basically like a Pokemon trainer with this. Oh, Lulu. What are you barking at? Oh, it's right here, actually. Oh, Tataru. Oh, dear. Oh. I forgot I have to watch from afar. I remember this. This was so long ago. I was just a baby summoner. You could tank the dungeon with your yellow carbuncle if your tank was bad. Yikes. I do that with my warlock in a while. With my pet. Or Azure says to Pirate's Port, where she meets her shining jewel. For to bring the smuggler's pants to naught, came the last whom none could fool. Beat him with a backdraft, gut him with a gust, deck him with a downburst, go, carbuncle, go! That doesn't rhyme. Oh ho ho! Are those crates I spy? Oh, good grief. Aha! And this must be a true test if we're ready for them. Aren't we, Carbuncle? Carbuncle? I don't think it's supposed to go that way. Oh, bye-bye! He's just like, nah, peace out, dude. I'm done. Uh-oh. Tataru. Ah! Carbuncle, come back! Am I just gonna stand there and watch? I'm an awful help, aren't I? We didn't help at all. Shoot. I guess they didn't specifically say help, they just said absurd. It does, Cap, it does. It's a little sweet. And slightly ridiculous. Tataru should just go back to being a receptionist. Not everybody has to be a hotshot like me. I should have known you'd come, Dahlia. You needn't say a word. Your face says it all. I know you bore witness to my shame. Betrayed by my own carbuncle and left at the mercy of wild beasts. I must accept the truth. I'll never be a warrior like you or the others. That's okay. I will inform Mistress through Thiebergeim of my intention to withdraw from the guild. Arcanima, like so much else, is beyond me. I mean, like I said, we're not all cut out for the badass life. She tried. Boop. You can't call her trash. That's not very polite. But, you know, sometimes it's better that you go and let them, like, figure it out. Just kind of let them come to their own conclusion. That's just not cut out for them, you know? I know, we were talking about toxicity earlier on in the stream, where I have actually become more toxic. Not so much the game. She is sweet. I know Merke, she's a good soul, but that does not mean she wants to go beat up baddies. That is only for the cutthroats. I'm more toxic? I'm barely toxic. I'm like a soft toxic. Shadowbringers did her good? Don't tell me that. I don't know if she's alive then. She could have been murdered next week for all I know. Ah, back so soon? How fared our fledgling arcanist? Actually... Yeah. Abysmally, Mistress Thiebergeim. Abysmally, as Dahlia will testify. Well, I wouldn't have said that, but, you know. I was wrong to become an arcanist. Wrong as usual. I'm completely and utterly unqualified, and I sincerely apologize for wasting your time. Tataru, if that were true, I would not have permitted you to join in the first place. We must all come to accept our limitations, lest our ambitions lead us astray. However, we must not lose sight of our strengths in the process. 100% spitting facts right there. For example, your exceptional skill with numbers helped you to gain a solid grasp of the fundamentals of Arcanima. Were it not so, you would have struggled even to summon a carbuncle by your side. In my opinion, the Scions are truly fortunate to have such a capable and good-natured receptionist at their service. Would you not agree? Of course. You are too kind, Mistress Thiebergeim. Though I cannot overcome this challenge, I shall take your words to heart and try not to be discouraged. So polite. Where was I going? Oh, she has a quest. Okay. Ancient ways, timeless wants. As fetching as these garments are, I shall never don them again. But I can't go back to the Rising Stones without something to show for my time away. Wait, I know what I can do. That is, if you don't mind accompanying me for a little longer. Wonderful. Then to Costa del Sol we go. It's a bit of a gamble, but I'm confident it will pay off. Say what? Okay, so let's get out of here. Do we go to Camp Tranquil or Costa del Sol? Let's go to Costa del Sol. Let's finish up this Tataru quest line. Let's see what she says before we split back. Oh, here's the other carbuncle. So generously gifted by my head. To match my pet. Look how fabulous I look and sparkly and cute and... What's adorbs? I'm in love. I love this one. And it sparkles. I can't get over it. It's just too cute. Yes, this is it. This is where the man at the drowning wench told me to look. There is a certain variety of clam which can be harvested this time of year in Bloodshore, one which produces the most marvelous pearls. However, these clams are so coveted by certain wild creatures, and since I fared rather poorly in battle last time, let's be off. Why are we here gathering pearls? Are we what? Kataru, this seems a little nonsensical, my friend. There are carbuncle slippers. Shut up. Can I see? I love how Tataru is now in a bathing suit and a sun hat. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, she went from donning, like, I'm gonna fight, I'm gonna be a summoner, an arcanist, and this badass, and now she's, like, literally in a bathing suit. I want to be in a bathing suit. I want to go to the beach. What fortune. I've already found one. Would you be so kind as to keep watch while I work? It should only take a moment. While we get attacked. We're gonna get attacked. A slippers and a hat? Really? Why would you drown her? Why are you such a hater, Shark? I want to see. Not the drowning part. I could put a vacation home here. It'd be nice. I sense a hostile presence. There, of course. Looking at this enemy actually taking effort. What is this nonsense? Putting in work and effort? How is this level 50 taking so long? Typically I could get asked. Must be just like magic or something. Kataru is a bigger glam dresser than us players. Does she really? You put what? Oh, okay, thank you. I'll check it out in just a minute after I hopefully not die. Have you tried doing more? Yes. Have you tried not dying? Yes, yes, I've tried this. I mean, there's no reason why I should be getting, like, demolished right now. This is actually embarrassing. Is my eye level not high enough? You think I should add a 14 channel? Sure, wouldn't hurt. And stay dead. I should have cast Radiant Aegis. I never cast it. Alright, let me open up Discord real quick. I just want to see the stuff. Oh, stop! Those are so cute. Oh, I like it. I want it. No, I don't need it. I don't know how I feel about wearing them on my feet. But, like, actually, like, if they made those in real life, I would totally buy them. It's cute. So ridiculous. Well fought, Talia. Well fought. I knew I was right to ask you to come. Next week's glam. What is that? Oh, that's the event. I'll click it. Sorry, I was looking at Discord. As for me, I have my prize, a bounty of blood pearls. So named for their reddish hue, they were treasured as wards against dark magics in ancient times. I thought I might make charms for everyone so that no matter where they go, they'll always come home. Oh, that's so sweet. It's sort of the power to defend myself and other people, in a way. Right. Well, mustn't keep Lahaman waiting. There's work to be done and lots of it. We're to secure provisions for the Scions in the Leminson markets. She may have an eye for quality, but I have a nose for bargains. Will you be heading back to the Rising Stones? If so, pray convey my apologies to the antecedent and tell her that she needn't worry about me. Oh my god, they're actually real slippers. I'm dying. Farewell, Dahlia, and thank you for everything. That sounded rather final, didn't it? How about until we meet again? Tataru, go home. I want the slippers. It's so ridiculous. Tataru, I swear you better go home. Go home. What are you doing? She just wanted to get rid of me. She's up to something. She's up to something, I'm telling you. I know that look. I also give that look. That's like, I'm up to something, but I don't want you to worry about me look. Sorry, my ears get sweaty. Alright, who's ready to suffer with an escort mission? At last, the Scion's woman deigns to grace me with her presence. A pity that we have no time for pleasantries. Our first destination is Isomar. Come, we are late enough as it is. Sir, I would appreciate a please and a thank you. This is an escort mission and I will beat you. You have to get there, but if you come, you know, stuffed in a duffel bag, it's definitely possible. I just gotta get you there, alive. I swear I'm not hostile. Or toxic. Dudoosh. Yes, this location should suffice. Once I finish calibrating my instruments, I will require but a moment to take the necessary measurements. I trust I not need to explain that my work can suffer no interruptions. Then please, stand at an appropriate distance and keep watch for wild beasts. I don't like his tone. Lulu and Astra would attack the slippers? Oh, absolutely. They don't like other creatures or creature-looking things. Especially squirrels. They're not fun of squirrels. I sense a hostile presence. See, that's how much damage I need to be doing. Like, just 2 shots, it's dead. Lulu, what are you barking at, huh, babe? Easy peasy. I see we have both completed our respective tasks. A satisfactory outcome. Though if I could make one suggestion, you might try to dispatch your foes more quietly in the future. I do not like to pick fault, but really must be allowed to concentrate. This motherfucker. Now then, Snakewolt awaits. Shall we? No, no. I mean, the most Astra would do, realistically, like, let's say I didn't restrain her in any way, she just gets right up to animals. Like, let's say if we see a squirrel or a cat or something, she'll just go up to them and start barking at their face. There was a cat that was next to my apartment. His name was Batman. He was very, very social, very nice. And every time Astra would see Batman, like, Batman was super chill. He'd just stand there and just, like, be like, the fuck you want? She'd just go right up to his face and just start barking. Dreadworm? I have no idea what that is. If the answer is yes, I'm going to be a little embarrassed. Right about here, yes. As before, I would ask you to keep an eye out for dangerous beasts as I work. I will fuck it up, yes. An evil tree. Beautiful. Fascinating. These readings are not what I expected. Though perhaps that should come as no surprise. I'm not given to superstition, but there is a queer, almost blasphemous air hereabouts. Let us quit this place and return to Roots Lake. We have one more site to survey. Okay, that's not bad. Oop. Can I just go and over? I'm glad you can fly over buildings. If I had to go around every time I had to come across a building, I'd be very kind of annoyed. Oh dear, of course you're here when you're surrounded by tons of baddies. As before, my guardian, pray leave me to my task and ensure our safety. Oh, I was like, where's the destination? Thankfully, it seems that I don't aggro anything that's like super below my level. It's kind of nice. Ether charge? It will change my philosophy. I'm very curious as to how that will go. That's nice. That's really nice. I mean, I figure if I AoE and accidentally hit it, then yeah, but I'll get mad. Oh, okay, round 2. My bad. Okay, you know I'm gonna do that. Ah, beautiful. Perfect. Perfect. There's locked behind the heavens or a job quest which I can't get to yet. Ah, thank you so much. This data should prove invaluable too. Ye gods, what is that stench? Did you slaughter a creep of adamantoids while my back was turned? Bitch, you should say thank you. Quickly now, to Camp Tranquil. I will not have my clothing reeking of blood and offal. Why are they so pompous? I cannot handle the arrogance. Ugh. And people like this get on my nerves. It's like, I don't know. Like, is it that hard to be respectful? Like, were you never taught manners? I don't know. I have patients like this all the time. That there's just like an air of entitlement, and it's like, why? Why? You chose to paddle in the Ichor a while longer, I take it? No matter. I took advantage of my unexpected privacy and performed a cursory analysis of my data. It would appear that there has been a measurable decrease in Eorzea's ambient ether concentrations since the calamity. However, this data is far from conclusive. We must take additional measures to confirm my assessment. 60 was a Heaven's Road cup for reference. You are currently 58. Only problem is not having the access to the job quest yet. That's okay. We will get there when we do. For our next survey, I would have you escort me to Earth's fount. Oh my god, we're not done with this, man. The ambient ether concentrations are so high that crystalline structures form spontaneously. Consequently, anomalous fluctuations should be much easier to detect. Brilliant, yes? No, don't bother answering. That was rhetorical. Come along now. This what? All the way over there. Only a few quests? And then what? And then what? Oh dear. Is it gonna squish me? Ah, it is gonna squish me. It doesn't want me to go that way. That's fine. I will take the path, game. It's okay. Again, grateful to be flying and not having to walk like a normie. Okay. Oh, this is a familiar area. You should be more than familiar with the procedure by now. Pray, find a suitable position from which to keep watch while I take measurements. Alright then. I shall stand over here. Yes, yes, quite high, and yet still markedly lower than the historical measurements